Hello. Guy with two names. Shiak, Verdun Locale, Checkmate, Koraz, Bill Brasky, Kinda Sap, Intrusive Sal, Popguard, Sal Streams, Pilot J, Brosiris. Alright, we'll get started in just a minute. Is Phil still alive?
About all those side missions in Honolulu that I haven't done. All right, guys.
Let's see if he says anything interesting.
Next time around, the showdown with Mortimer. After that, into the end game. We are at the end of Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. I hope you'll join me next time for more. Thanks for watching. See you then. Okay. So that is it, folks, for tonight. I apologize, obviously, for the absolute incredible amount of cutscenes, right? Most of tonight, out of the over almost 2.5 hours we played tonight, that was like 1 hour, 40 minutes of cutscenes. I mean, that was pretty bad, to be honest. But at the same time, at least we're almost done with the game. And Peter says, why did the playtime say 24 hours? I don't know, because take a look. Playtime is actually 30.6 hours, as I said. So it must be, you know, not counting cutscenes in the actual save game time, which is actually kind of something that happens a lot with games like this, is that it doesn't count cutscenes. It doesn't factor them in for some reason. So anyway, all right, so folks, that is it for the stream tonight. Tomorrow, we get back to some regular stuff. For example, we'll have a level 1 podcast in the morning. We're going to do more Atom Fall, which people were actually very much looking forward to, and we didn't get to do yesterday, so hopefully people will tune in for Atom Fall.
This is so fun and positive.
And tomorrow night, we're returning to Call of Duty. They just
Call of Duty, there we go.
Season of content with new maps and stuff like that. So tomorrow should be a good day. I hope that you'll join me tomorrow for a full day of streaming, if you can make it. Also,
let's see. $53!
I really hope tomorrow we can get back on track. Today,
At 10, they did not get cracked by OKC. They got butt fucked by Life.
Now, obviously, I just had an amazing.
I cannot guy with two names. That's pretty
so it's certainly not the end
pretty
of the
unexplainable.
world, right?
Or at least the timing is. During the off season, dude.
Track and get the momentum back tomorrow. So I hope that you'll join me in the morning, and we'll go from there. But I'm out of here for the night, everyone. So thank you. Have a good night. See you all tomorrow. Peace out.
Well, that was fun, exciting. Okay, now I can finish that again. Wait, did the Suns get officially eliminated today? That is hilarious, dude. That whole team's funny because the fucking owner comes in, buys the team. I don't know why. Whenever there's a new owner, they have to have like big balls and do something insane right away. They don't want to like inherit the old team. They want to like make a new team that's theirs. And he did that by trading everything for KD in Beal and absolutely nothing else. So, there you go. Hey, Soga. Yeah, they don't have any draft picks until like 2030, dude. The Suns are completely fucked now. I don't know how long Booker or I need to look that up. How long any of the big three's contracts are there for? Katie's gotta leave, right? I think he has like 1 more year there. Oh no, they said they're gonna trade him this offseason. That makes sense.
think about all those side missions.
So what was the early stream? South of midnight. KD to OKC would be pretty interesting, dude. That would be fun. That'd be a fun little storyline. He'd be going to another super team right away, though, so that'd be kind of a... I'm sure people will call him a bitch for that, but it would be kind of a fun little story. Hey, Viga. All right, just give me 1 second to finish setting up the TV, but we will start watching DSP now. And let's see, I wonder if there's anybody I forgot to say hi to. I think I said hi all you guys in here, right? Oh, it's silent.
What is the pod?
Oh. Why is it silent? Oh, it's from that's probably Raw Phil, right? My bad.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the show and welcome back to some normalcy, because after
God,
the
I'm
podcast
stupid.
being offline for several days,
Hey, Bill
today we're
Brassy.
back into a normal schedule. And we've got a good amount to talk about, including more updates about the Switch 2 that are bad, if you can believe it. But in addition, we are getting back into the swing of things here, and we have had so much support over the last week. It looks like we may actually have DSP Tries It 2 days in a row. I don't think that's ever happened
2 days in a
before.
row of eating fast
So
food.
we may have an unprecedented thing happening
That is
today. We'll talk a little bit about
unprecedented.
that. Plus, some updates, because people now really want me to play Minecraft after me not getting to it during my birthday marathon.
People
so we'll
are
talk
begging,
about that
dude.
making, or we're talking
They
about
want
making
it
that
so bad.
happen by the end of the week. And lots of chill vibes. Finally, today we'll be able to just kind of sit back and have a normal day instead of the...
I'll show you, Viga. So I downloaded this because yesterday I tried to play a little bit of Donkey Kong because I'm trying to beat like as many games as I can before Bonanza. I mean, with the state of the world, it might not even matter, dude. Might not even be able to get the fucking console anytime soon. But you know, hopefully we're able to do it. So I was getting heated yesterday, and I ended up right back where I started because I died. So I decided to look for this heart rate thing on the lower right. It's very easy. It's called hyper rate. As long as you have like some kind of watch, you just download the app and then it gives you like an ID code, and then you put that ID code in the website. I'll show you later. What exactly is a chill vibe?
Craziness that's
A
been
chill
going
vibe
on
is
so
like
far this week. So
when you're
get
hanging
ready
out with
for some
Phil,
fun.
and you guys are
It's
having
time
fun.
for the Level 1 podcast.
I'm not competing Bill Brassky. I think he's got me beat, unfortunately. Hey, Dwight Race. You're here. Sometimes I get confused about the music choice, but then I remember Rob Hill takes out all the gay music and makes it decent. Hello, Seal. Yeah, he is Dwight. A chill vibe is when you give Phil money. That's true. Oh, problems in paradise already.
Alrighty, everyone. Well, good morning and welcome to the Level 1 podcast for Tuesday,
It's
the
got
8th of
slapping.
April 2025.
It's gotta
As you
give
can
the
see, we
TV a
already
big
have
slap.
Special guest, Mr. Jasper Kitty, is here in the office.
Yeah, thank
to
you, Ed.
Say hello to everyone live on the show. And today we get back on track into a regular schedule of normalcy. We try to figure out exactly what's coming up. Cat here stuck on the mic. We're trying to figure out what is coming up when, because right now everyone's confused, including me, because we had the birthday marathon, and then yesterday we got thrown off and lost a stream, and let's figure all of that out today and get back into a normal schedule, shall we? But
Actually,
before we even begin,
I need to run out really quick and get my
there's a couple
dad.
things
My
to talk about.
I almost
First
said my
off,
dad. My cat something. Give me
I'm
one
not
second.
sure what's going on over on Kick. I've been told in the last 24 to 48 hours that Kick is having issues. That I guess what happened was the Kick app updated. And when the app updated, everyone is upset. People are saying that it's not running properly. People are having a hard time joining. People are having a hard time chatting. I'm not really sure. So I don't know what to say about that. But hopefully it's not a long-standing issue. Usually Kick Chat is popping. Like, people are using emotes and going crazy in there. And I've noticed in the last couple of days it's slowed down significantly. And when I ask, people are like, yeah, it seems like there are issues with Kick. I don't know what they are, like, or why they're being caused. I haven't changed anything. I even noticed last night Kickbot wasn't working properly. Like, does anyone know, are the commands on Kickbot even working? I don't know. We were trying to use commands last night and the commands weren't working. And I pay the premium Kickbot. Like, I have the premium subscription to Kickbot, so we have commands, and the commands weren't even activating.
Now, wouldn't it be such a shame if DSP wasn't able to use Kick anymore? He has so many fun and positive viewers over there. He has like 11 guys.
So it seems like there's just a big problem going on over on Kick. Hopefully things will get better today.
How's the Donkey Kong music, guys?
Streaming, I'm sticking with it.
Does all sound good?
I do have a viewer base over there. It just sucks if
and you
there we go. Okay, they are working
premium.
again. People just tested. I have to fix that. Someone tried.
Has he ever talked about how he doesn't pay for Twitter Premium anymore? Because remember, he said Twitter Premium was really stupid. And then when he became white hot popular, he said it was because it was a business decision with the Kino Casino, and he thought he was going to get like thousands of dollars per month. And then eventually he just got rid of it and never really explained it. Hey, Meth Bear. Ducks beat the Oilers. I'm hot. We're hot tonight. Sav is fuming, dude. Time to get on the plane. So look at this. We're World 4, I think. So I played like yesterday. Like I said earlier, I'm trying to play most of it on stream, but not all of it, because I want to beat a bunch of games for Bonanza. I played like 5 levels without getting either a plane or a save point, and then I died. I got completely butt-bugged, and I got pissed off. I'll be honest. I was hot. I was screaming. I was pissing my pants. It was horrible.
Tried the goal command, and the goal command was wrong. I have to fix that, because we hit 100 goals during the marathon on Sunday, my birthday marathon, which means that we unlocked DSP Tries at Taco Time, which we did yesterday on this stream. Okay? So guess what? As of right now, we are at 109 goals hit out of 110, because last night on
I'm finishing this.
Disco Elysium stream, we hit the goal. All right? We are 1 goal away from another reward. And you might say, well, wait, you just did a reward yesterday. Well, yeah, this is weird, obviously. The crazy support I got in the last week, particularly because my birthday stream, did so well. That's why we're going so crazy right now. All right?
We're going so crazy.
It's funny because first off, someone just said in chat, with the way things are going, did you think about maybe stretching out your rewards more or doing different rewards? And listen, I am all ears.
Why is he trying to eat fast food like 2 days in a row?
Doing different things.
I don't.
If you guys would like a different
Is he
reward, I'm all, you know, I'd
really
like to hear
doing
your
this shit, like-
suggestion. For example, we did the leg.
Sorry, I couldn't figure out how to pause. Is he really doing these rewards? So, like, exactly, so they're not even rewards. Like, it's fast food every single time. So you give him money, and then when's he gonna run out of fast food? He's gonna start repeating places soon, right? Oh, I don't understand the appeal, dude. He's gonna need to think of something else. You see his Japan rant? Yeah, I did see his Japan rant. I think didn't ALT watch it yesterday? It's very funny. I'll have to play it later.
Lego nights last month as a different kind of reward,
fuck,
right?
dude.
And I think that worked well, doing a Lego night instead of worrying about.
I'm never gonna reach out
DSP
again.
Tries It. We don't always have to do DSP Tries It. We can alternate.
We don't?
But then we have to come up with other ideas. And I think
Isn't
what's
that your
really
job
happened
to
here
come
was
up with the
within a
other
2-week
ideas?
Span, all right, my birthday and the
Right, I
100
gotta
goals hit
concentrate.
happened at the
This
same
high octane
time.
gameplay.
Obviously, we're not going to do 2 marathons. That's not going to work. You know, marathon works because it's something we do like once a month. It's something special. It's usually themed. You guys usually have a part in choosing what we do during these marathons, and then people come out and really support. You're not going to get that much support and that much buy-in and that much engagement if you do a marathon every single day. You know what I mean? So that's why we
Well,
have
what
to
about
keep them
the
sparing.
fast food? He's doing the fast food, like, every
constant
single day.
marathons, that's why we're not doing a second one this week. Obviously, probably the next one will be at 150 goals, which I guess at this point will be 50 goals because we hit the reset button when we hit 100. So now we're at 9 out of 10, right?
Hey, he's still door dashing anyways
So
without
let's
hitting the
see
goal.
how things go. But the thing is, I really feel like these last
Oh,
2
shit.
weeks, the reason
No,
we hit so
no,
many
we're
goals is
fine.
because it was my birthday and everything. I think it's gonna slow down now. Like after today, I don't foresee hitting 10 goals again for like another week. In which case, if we do another DSP Tries It in another full week, then it's fine. But I get it. We did one yesterday, and now all of a sudden I might do one today. That's kind of weird, right?
I need to put up the TV. That's why
Anyway,
I'm not doing good.
So let's talk.
I beat this game
We're at 9 out of
once
10 goals,
at
and
ton.
today
I haven't
on this
beat
stream,
2
we're
or
doing something
3. That's
interesting.
why,
We're
but I
trying
want
a
to
new
play
game
1
called
again.
South of Midnight. It's a Microsoft Studios game
Just to get that feeling
that
back.
we all saw at first several months ago in one of these game events, and it looked interesting, right? The gameplay almost looked
These
like
levels
a
look so
hybrid
good, doesn't it?
platformer action game. It kind of looked like almost Infamous,
Holy
and the art
fuck.
style and plot looked pretty interesting.
Fellas, how did they make a game look this good on the Super Nintendo? You know what kind of chips and graphical power and everything they had in this little Super Famicom back then? How the fuck did they do it? Look at this. This is beautiful.
Interesting. Reviews are out and mixed. You might say, well, I don't get it. If the game comes out today, why are all these reviews out? Because they did this stupid thing that I really don't like. What they did is they made it so that if you pay extra, you play the game early. I really don't like that. Oh, I paid like $20 extra, so now I get to play the game on Thursday instead of like Tuesday. But it's a Game
fuck
Pass
you.
game. Well, then why am I going to pay
God
extra?
damn it.
Like I've done that before and gotten burned. Remember when we played Starfield and I paid extra for it? What a waste of time that was, right?
What a waste of time.
So, we're going to see today. I think a lot of people have been waiting to see about this game if they want to check it out or not. And in this case, this is something that I know is some of the
DSP
added
hates
value
begging.
when I play a game like this, that people are kind of on the fence with their opinions.
Oh,
that
shit.
I can show you, you know, for the first time in a lot of cases, if a game is good or not. So this should be an interesting stream. I wonder by the end of today, will I like it or not? I don't know. But we're doing a new game, all right? And usually, typically, when we play a new game, support's pretty good and we hit a goal. So if we hit the goal today of $150
Don't
raised
buy it.
by the end of
Exactly.
this stream, we're doing another DSP Tries It. That's right. And I came up with it on the
Another
fly.
DSP Tries It,
Ladies and
dude.
gentlemen,
What a
we're gonna
great
be doing
reward.
something that I have not done in over 12 years. Are
Have
you
sex
ready?
with your wife?
So,
Dude, what?
I'm on the wrong side of the screen.
Okay, this is
'Cause I did,
fucking...
we were playing Disco Elysium, and the camera needs to be in a different spot for that. Let's get to the correct spot. Here we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at right now is my DSP Reacts channel, and we're looking at old videos. I remembered that a very long time ago, I had done Little Caesars Pizza. It was actually one of the first consistent DSP Tries It that I had ever done. Back then, the series was done very sporadically. And as you can see, DSP tries it, episode 15, Little Caesars, hot and ready.
Thank you so much, Kinda Sav, for the super chat, the $2 Canadian super chat. Big ups to the original ape and the smallest squid. Yeah, big ups to the original ape. Big ups to PWR, who gave me the idea to play this because he was playing it on stream. The original ape, you guys. Can you believe that? Ed, this is World 4, I believe. The Disco Elysium lives dropped to 75 people in chat. Huh.
3 meat treat pizza. I did this episode when Little Caesars had just opened in my local neighborhood in Connecticut.
Well, PWR does pick good games. That's the one thing you gotta give him, dude.
Back then, I only filmed in 720p.
He's my gaming soulmate. No one else likes Donkey Kong.
As you can see. And back then, I was part of Machinima, so that's why I had that Machinima intro that we just skipped.
Why do you skip it?
Hello and welcome everyone. DSP here and welcome.
You sound so
Remember
straight here.
Old school content I used to do? Holy crap. So this
Sounds
is my
like a
old
straight
place
guy.
in Connecticut, my condo. I had to...
Thank you, Subject, for the $4, what do you call it? Super sticker. Thank you for the super sticker. It seems to be an anthropomorphic pear handing me a cup of joe. Well, I'll go ahead and take that. Thank you, Subject. I appreciate it, dude.
The table
Hey,
that
Cosmic
would
Ape,
fold
what's up?
and elevate in front of me. And I would usually eat
Yeah,
all
he's
my
my
meals right there on
my
that
gaming
table.
soul squid.
As you can see, there's the Stein that I just had last week. Remember, I did my April Fool's joke a week ago, and I showed the Stein. So there it is.
By the way, he's told
And
us
this is how I
1,000
used to
times he
film
doesn't
all my
have that
content.
Stein.
As you can see right there, there's a microphone and everything. This was just after I had started direct capture, because I started direct capture in 2013. I think it was February, and this was April of 2013.
Welcome to another episode of DSP Tries It. Today we're going to try out something that I admittedly have been intrigued by for several months. Now, Little Caesars used to be one of these, fast food chain pizzerias from back in like the 1980s. Okay.
It used to be.
And I remember all the
Pretty
ads
sure
on
it's still
TV,
a fast food pizza
and
chain.
They like disappeared, and then they reopened.
Yeah,
later.
the Little Caesar guy. Oh, dude, I
So
hate this
that's
shit.
what I was trying. Like, is this any good? All these
This
years
one,
later.
this one.
Okay.
This one.
So here it is. I'm just curious. I want to see what it was, because again, this was 12 years ago in Connecticut. Was it any good?
Done. So that's not bad, to be honest. Now, the big reveal.
Well, thank you, Subject and
So
Sap.
this is what Little Caesars pizza looks like now, and it is hot. It's warm.
It's hot. We're hot.
To be honest, taking a look at this now, it actually doesn't look that bad. Like, by today's 2025 standards,
I know, Ed. I need to
doesn't
calm
look
down.
That bad. Back then, I remember saying, it's not very good. But actually, looking at it now, compared to how bad food has become in the last 12 years.
How
I
bad
don't
food
actually
has
think this
become in the
looks so
last 12
bad.
years.
So here we go.
You
Okay.
can see the cheese is melted.
God, food's
Keep
just
in
become
mind,
so bad over the last
This is the
12
3-meat
years.
treat pizza. So this is what? Pepperoni, sausage, and I think meatball.
Remember
So it's way too much
2012
meat.
food was so
if I
much
get
better.
This, I'm not getting 3 meat. Hell no.
Oh my
However,
god.
it's kind of white, which is surprising me. Why is the cheese so white?
fuck,
Usually
dude.
cheese on a pizza is more yellowish. And it has pepperoni, it has crumpled bacon, and sausage.
Oh,
so 3
bacon.
different kinds of meat on the pizza.
This
as you
was a
can
mistake.
see.
Yo, I swear to God, it's because there's an audience here. Last night, I was showing. I think I was sharing my screen to Sav. I got like halfway through this world. They just would not give me a plane or a save point. So now I'm back here. Sav, please, Sav, defend me. You saw me get like 5 levels in.
Man.
All right, so for $8.
So, hold on.
10
Yeah,
minutes,
Subject,
Do you
it
think
sucks.
that in 2013,
I hate how food just got
Okay.
so much worse
when
over
I
12
did
years.
this, DSP tries it, did you think that I knew in 12 years into the future, I'd be rewatching this episode of DSP Tries It live on a podcast that I do every day with special effects and high quality? Probably.
Did he say why he's rewatching this? Is it just for fun because he does DSP tries it like twice a week now or what?
Probably, no. I mean, back then I was just fucking around. Even though it was my job and everything at this point, because I'd already been doing this full time for 2 years. To me, it was just a joke. Like, I'm just messing around here. I'm gonna buy a pizza. I'm gonna film it. By the way, this video had 44,000 views. So this made me back then probably around $80, something like that. So I went there and I spent what, like less than $10 on a pizza, and I made 80 bucks on the video. That's how it was back then. Pretty crazy, huh?
So waiting, was it worth it? Is it a good pizza?
Damn, man, one investment.
We're about to find out. We're definitely about to find out, okay?
Awful audio quality of the camera.
Okay, my beverage of choice when I eat pizza. So there you go. The piece of pizza is out. As you can see, it is a thinner crust, but it is a little bit on the doughy side. It's not like a hard, crispy crust, but it is a thinner crust.
Oh, let's go.
Right, I think, if I remember, I just said it was okay. I don't think I hated it, but I didn't like it
either. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna try it. Little Caesars 3-meat treat pizza.
Hey, Frankie. This is killing time.
Well, I can tell you this immediately. Take a look at the plate.
I mean, the thing is that you guys think I'm trying to play right now, but I'm not even trying.
My table here is going to be completely covered in grease when I'm done here.
Oh, no.
So the pizza is very greasy. Flavor-wise, I can definitely taste the cheese.
Yeah, now he gets $100 per shots.
Taste any sauce. Take a look at it.
Yeah, like no.
There is sauce in there. I see it. Let me take another bite.
It's like people were saying in chat here. Basically, Little Caesars pizza is kind of like a frozen pizza. That's why they call it hot and ready, because basically that's all it is. They're not making it fresh. They're just, you know, tossing them in the oven all day or whatever.
When there's a Little Caesars expert.
It's very basic, right? Like nothing special. And I think that's what I said back then too. Here, let's go to the end and see how I reviewed it.
Okay, if anywhere from
he hasn't realized it yet, Frankie.
But the quality obviously suffers because you have a pizza that's already pre-made. So
I hate when my $5 pizza is pre-made.
Obviously,
and the quality suffers.
Our detriment. I'm gonna give Little Caesars hot and ready pizzas a 2.5 out of 5.
Oh, I only gave it a 50%. Wow, I knew I remembered. I didn't really like it. I thought I didn't really like it at all. So that was no exaggeration. That was
need 80 bucks. Oh, dude,
over 12 years ago that I last had Little Caesars pizza. Now a lot has changed in 12 years. Now they have all completely new pizzas. They have a pretzel crust, which I've never tried before. They have a deep dish Detroit style that I've never tried before. They have their crazy bread. I didn't have that.
The crazy bread. Whoa.
Was that 3-meat treat pizza? All right.
The Pan Loco.
So
that's what my people would say.
Yeah. So today, on this stream, if we hit the goal, which would be 10 goals, we're doing a milestone, and I'll be doing DSP Tries It, Little Caesars Pizza, for the first time in over 12 years.
12 years,
and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to order crazy bread.
That's supposed to be some kind of insane reward.
Pretzel crust, and a deep
Dude, he hasn't had the crazy bread. Don't you guys want to see me eat the crazy bread?
3 of their different products here live on the stream. Okay? So that'll be interesting. Now, after that, things will get back to normal, and likely it's going to be at least a week before we hit another goal. And now we'll have time to plan out what the next goal should be. Like, I wonder, what do you guys think? At this point, we've done a ridiculous amount of DSP Tries It. In a week, we did the McDonald's, Minecraft meals. We did Taco Time.
The crazy bread is better than pizza.
Little Caesars. I think we should.
I do agree.
Off.
I think, unfortunately, I think what it is that this copy that I have might be bugged. I think that the timing might be off. Either that, it might be the controller. It could also be the TV. But the timing's off somewhere. I'm not sure where it is.
On GSP Tries
Maybe I have to experiment by using another controller or a different TV or a different cartridge.
It, but then what kind of a reward would you want when we hit the next goal milestone, right? I don't know. Well, there you go. Tubbs Reborn says Popeyes has a brand new pickle menu. They have fried pickles, they have sandwiches with a pickle sauce, and they even have, if you can believe it, a pickle lemonade.
Whoa. Don't go too far, guys. A pickle lemonade. Has science gone too far?
I mean, it sounds interesting, and I did go to the Popeyes website to show you. Here it is. Okay. Get 2 chicken sandwiches with a side of fried pickles for $12. Order now. I'm sure it's not on the app, but you know. And by the way, look, pickle glaze on the chicken.
Phil wants cat to glaze his pickle.
Ugh. So that's something I think that we should do in the future. I don't think necessarily we should do that.
Now we got Dire Wolves back. Big ups to the Dire Wolves.
Yeah.
Took a minute, but they're back.
Legos. Well, I mean, the thing is, I already was kind of planning to do a Lego night soon because we have the Piranha Plant Lego now for Mario, but we just did the Minecraft Lego for my birthday. So I was like, let's hold off.
I did the Minecraft Lego for my birthday. Imagine being 43 years old and saying that.
So I kind of already was planning on doing that, right? Silson Blue Part 2. You guys are itching for me to do another shower video for some bizarre reason. Very weird.
You're the one put on the internet, dude.
Yes, I played Schedule 1 on my birthday for about an hour and a half. It seems like it's a pretty fun game. I would like to play it when I'm not doing it during a marathon and I'm not drinking, so I can actually focus on it and try to understand it and like it. Because I feel like it's a game I would like as like a chill stream game. But I was kind of like trying to rush through it and I was drinking and I made mistakes and then we ran out of time. And this week, I'll be honest, guys, this week's wild.
This is the worst gameplay I've ever seen.
With the amount of stuff I'm trying to cram into this week. Would you like to see the schedule? Because it's pretty crazy. What's up, Captain DCW? How you doing, man? Just take a look at this.
For anyone that starts streaming, here's where you go wrong. If you start showing your own gameplay, you can never make fun of DSP again, because now, next time DSP fucks up in a game, I'm gonna make fun of him. And then someone's gonna be in the chat being like, what about the barrel mechanics in Donkey Kong Country?
So today we're doing the South of Midnight. We're giving it a shot to see if it's any good. And tonight we're doing Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. It's the only Pirate Yakuza stream I'm doing all week. Tomorrow, again, we're doing South of Midnight. So we're giving it 2 shots. Yeah. And then we're going to go back to Black Ops 6, which just had an update a few days ago. People want me to try out the new season content. And then Thursday, it's Atomfall, which I was supposed to do yesterday but couldn't do because I was freaking hungover. So we're doing Atomfall on Thursday.
Too hungover
I put third day
play
instead of Thursday. That's interesting. Third day. And then Smart Guys on Thursday night, my final wrestling commentary show before WrestleMania with the third special guest host, which I think you guys are really going to like. It's going to be a wild show, to say the least.
And I beat this
level.
Join me
for that on Thursday.
I beat
and
it
then
earlier.
Friday, that's right, as you can see.
It's in my head, dude.
I've decided to do Minecraft because you guys were upset that I didn't play Minecraft during my birthday marathon. Okay? So because of that, I decided, let's do Minecraft on a Friday stream. Let's see how it works. And if you guys like it, perhaps it's something that we could do, you know, as a chill stream in the rotation. But let's see how it does. You know, I haven't played Minecraft now in 4.5 years.
And Papa Bear's not here anymore.
The summer of 2020.
Do you guys remember Papa Vera made Phil like his own website? It was like a legitimate, I don't know if you guys remember, Papa Vera made a legitimate, like, full website that was a tutorial for Minecraft, literally just for Phil. And you know, Phil didn't read shit from it. It had like every single like mineral and anything that's in the game. And it was a website for Phil. It was so weird, dude. And then the funniest part is that he didn't use it.
So I wonder how
it would sometimes he would be talking about how he skimmed through it. He's like, oh yeah, Papa Bear, I skimmed through the Red Rock section, yeah, that you sent me. Yeah. So I guess I gotta go over there. And even during the thing, Papa Bear still had to handhold him through the entire thing. Right? He made him that guy for no damn reason, because he still had to tell Phil step by step where to go.
Oh, we'll go. Okay. And of course, Friday Night Fights Friday night, but I don't know if I'm doing Street Fighter 6 or old school Street Fighter.
Yeah, and there's
yet.
so many Papa Bear guides, so many Minecraft guides,
too or not. So I'll let you guys know when I have more information.
So Frank, is that basically calling DSP a special needs
kid? This week, like every stream, I'm doing something different. We don't have time for Schedule 1. Someone just, what about Blueprints that's coming out? When am I going to play that exactly? The problem right now is I'm being
DSP.
pulled
Yeah,
in
he
too
would
many
give him.
directions, and I'm
He would
stuck
give
in the
him
midst of
money so
many
DSP could
playthroughs.
see
Like, for
his
example, Adam Fall
his instructions.
and, Pirate Yakuza right now are ongoing playthroughs that we're kind of in the middle of, and I need to try to make progress, but now we have more games.
Is that real subject?
The good
or?
news is there's almost no other new games coming out till the end of April. It's a very slow month for game releases this month, so it's not that big of a deal, and I should be able to focus on the games we're now playing. See, here you go. Someone said, what about Inzoi? Yeah, what about it?
At least I got some
I don't
life
have
from
time
this.
for it. I'd like to play Inzoi again. Like I said, what I'd like to do in Inzoi is make a whole new character build from the ground up, like an original character, not me, and do a virtual life.
DSP always want to
apparently there's different jobs
make himself in games.
Where you are, but
never has fun.
when do I have time for that? I'm being pulled in so many directions.
When does
Everyone
the
wants
gamer
something
have
else.
time
Some
to
people
play
want the
video
new
games?
Some people want ongoing games. Some people want multiplayer games. Some people want the
Some
continuation
people want
of
Donkey
single-player
Kong
games.
Country.
This is let me put it this way. This is a good thing. I would much rather be in demand and being pulled in a bunch of directions.
Papa Bear
at
did
once
have autism,
than
right?
no one caring. Do you understand? So this is a good problem to have, all right? But at the same time, it's still a problem. And I don't know what the solution is because I'm
Oh,
trying
I
to juggle
forgot
so
about
many
that
things that
subject.
we're making like no progress in anything. For example, this week, I'm only playing Pirate Yakuza once. I'm only playing Adam Fall once. How am I supposed to make any progress in these games and get through them? And the answer is I'm not going to, right? So, hopefully, we will actually have some progress, but I guess we'll see, all right? But anyway, so with that being the schedule this week, I can't play Blueprints, I can't play Inzoi, I can't do all these games you guys are randomly asking for. I've got to just kind of play it by ear. Maybe we'll do some of those
He's too busy
games
to be a
next
gamer, dude.
week, okay? What I need to do is
He's
I need to start
full-time
making
video
solid
game
progress
streamer.
in
He can't play
that
games.
are narrative
You can't play
based, I
games
can
that anybody
finish
likes.
within the next couple of weeks. Like,
Oh.
I'd like to finish both Pirate Yakuza and Adam Fall by, say, the time that Clear Obscure comes out at the end of April. And that's in about 2 weeks.
Oh,
So I really got to
fuck me,
focus in
dude.
on what I'm doing and try to make progress, and playing them only once ain't going to do that.
Okay, whatever.
Okay. Anyway, so, folks, today, this stream, let's hit the goal. Let's hit the goal, for
guys.
South of Midnight. Let's see how the game is together. And then when we're done, let's order
Sorry, John
Little
Cena.
Caesars and do a variety of foods. Like I said, the pretzel crust, the deep dish, Detroit style,
Oh, shit.
and
Oh,
some
my
crazy
God.
bread. Like, let's do all of that. All right? I'd be very excited for that variety of stuff. And I hope that you guys will support the stream today. I mean, that I'm covering a new release and everything. It should be a good time. Okay? All right. Speaking of which, let's start with some shout-outs here. First contribution of the day is a $2 tip. Oh, this is ridiculous. Listen to this. Someone tipped $2 and says, "Happy late birthday. You're at your best right now, interacting, talking, reacting. I wouldn't mind a future you where you drop gaming overall. As you've proven, it's you that matters, not the game." Obviously, this person,
Does anybody
I
want to
think,
watch
is being
Bill
very
talk for?
facetious. I'm being honest. Like, I don't think this person is being truthful. I think they're trying to be sarcastic in what they're saying in their tip.
Oh,
But
fuck
here's
me,
the thing,
dude.
when you say that, okay, I actually feel that today people
Brazy is starting an OnlyFans soon. I don't know if excited's the word.
are more entertained with me just hanging out, being myself, and talking with you guys
Oh, it's hot in my
than
room.
playing a bad game.
I'm sweating.
Okay? Back in the day, it used to be different. Back in the day, it used to be Phil covers every game. It doesn't matter if the game's good or bad, Phil covers it. And if it's a good game, we all enjoy it together. It's a great stream. If it's a bad game, well, I make fun of the game and I rip it a new asshole and we still enjoy. Today, because there's so many games out and so many people want to see me play different games, I don't have the time to play bad games anymore. Do you see? You know, every game on the schedule is pretty good.
Turn on the
So,
AC. I'm
I
fucking
need
hot
to
in
focus
here.
in on the games that are working, that people want to see, because me sitting here suffering through a game, no one really gives a shit.
You weren't impressed
People
with
would
the
much rather
earlier
just
work?
hang out
Yeah.
with me and do Q&A then, and have a chill stream than have me play a shitty game. So things have definitely changed since back in the day. You know, now I've been around for so long, I think a lot of people just like hanging out and talking with me and getting my opinions on stuff. So here's the second half of the tip. Here's why they're being sarcastic. Are you ready for this? Good luck on your goal. I think you should order a regular pizza because Little Caesars has upped their pizza game. It's now as good as a New York pie.
So that's what makes you think
That's how
it
I
was
know that they were full of shit. But thanks for the $2 regardless.
Because they like Little Caesars. I like Little Caesars.
I received a $1.50 tip from Beaver Bother. I think we
Anyone
need to
that likes Little
fast food.
Caesars
You're now
is a
having it
stupid
every stream
troll.
and it's not good for your health. Well, let's actually think about this. All right.
There we go.
Last week,
I did that
one
on
day I had
purpose.
fast
I
food.
did that on
was the
purpose.
McDonald's Minecraft meals. Okay.
I did that on
Yes,
purpose.
one day last week I had fast food. Outside of that, I ate all healthy food that was home cooked all week.
I'm so scared.
Okay. Sunday
There
was
we
the
go.
marathon. What
There
did
we
I
go.
eat?
There we go.
Homemade
There we
turkey
go.
burger and some pasta salad that my wife made. Nothing bad there. Okay? I mean, arguably you can say, well, pasta's not good for you. I didn't even have that much. I had the turkey burger, which was amazing.
There
Yesterday, absolutely, the Taco Time fast food was not good for me. I agree there. But I had a healthy breakfast sandwich in the morning, egg whites and turkey sausage, and I had the Taco Time, and at night, I had a few pita chips with a little bit of hummus. That was all I ate yesterday. So even though I had the unhealthy meal, I didn't eat anything else too bad, so it ends up being all right. Now, admittedly,
Cheerion,
today,
that is
if we
true.
hit the goal,
But
and we do.
I'm not
DSP
using
tries at
safe
Little
state,
Caesars,
so-
that's 2 days of fast food in a row. You're right. But after
have more
that, for the rest of the
perseverance.
week, I'm eating good. I think one day we're doing. I know at least 1 to 2 days we're eating turkey. Whether it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to remember what we're doing. We're not doing turkey tacos this week. We're doing turkey something. Oh, we're doing chicken a bunch of times. That's right. One day we're doing like homemade chicken quesadillas with white meat chicken and healthy ingredients.
quesadillas.
And another day we're doing salad. My wife and I are having like a chicken Caesar salad one day. Light dressing and everything. So
Light
that's what
dressing?
I mean. Like for the
Cool.
rest of the week, I'll be eating
Glad he
healthy.
specified that.
So this is what people don't understand. They're like, how could you be eating this fast food all the time? Isn't that unhealthy?
Oh, is he
for you?
really
Because
trying
I'm
to
not
say
eating
that
it
he
all the
eats
time.
health? Oh my gosh,
Literally,
shut the fuck
only
up,
time
dude.
that I'm eating fast food is when I do an episode of DSP Tries.
You guys order DoorDash
That's
all the
it.
time.
Outside of that,
Do you think that his cope with this is that DoorDash isn't like fast food because he's ordering from like sushi places and stuff, so therefore it's not McDonald's, therefore it's not unhealthy because he's actually just eating gourmet food? I have a feeling that's his cope with this. Fuck. I can't get up! I need help! Anyways, yeah, that's all I had to say.
everything else is chicken, turkey, lean meals,
Yeah, he
not
says it
giant
cancels the bad
portions.
food out. Yeah.
Even when we eat out, Ronald, we're eating poke balls.
Well, see,
it's
exactly. So
incredibly
he
healthy
is
for you.
eating out.
That kind of stuff. We're not ordering pizza and greasy burgers and stuff even when we eat out.
Nah,
We're eating healthier
you're eating
options
out, though.
because, that's how our lifestyle is.
Yeah, this soundtrack is amazing.
Because in truth, don't you think that if I was eating fast food constantly, I would look a little different than how I look? I told you guys, I'm down to like probably around 195, 190 pounds now. Like I'm actually my lightest I've been since I was in my 20s.
Yeah, someone just messed in the chat. He's not dieting and he's eating
it's
fast
not what you
food
think. It's
and he's losing weight.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, geez, Phil's doing DSP tries it multiple
You should
times
probably
a week.
go to the
How
doctor.
unhealthy. Except
way
literally
he
everything
eats.
else I'm eating is healthy. So it balances out, you see? So, anyway, let's see what happens, all right? So let's get some support going today. So far, we got the 2 tips. Let's get some support rolling in. How about our first super chat of the day on YouTube? How about our first membership of the day on YouTube? How about our first gifted sub over on Kick? Let's get some variety of support on today's stream.
Variety of support.
Apparently,
Who
my
talks
laptop
like
has
this?
a Windows update, not my desktop. Doesn't even make sense. Why would my laptop have a Windows update and not my desktop?
Why would my laptop have a Windows
just let the
update on my
laptop
desktop?
auto-update.
Okay.
Honestly. Anyway, yeah, so let's get it going. And let's get some momentum going so that we can get towards our goal. Today would be perfect, okay? Because my wife is working.
What the fuck was
And
that?
for her to come home and not have to cook is great. So if we were going to do the DSP Tries It, today would be the ideal day for it. All right. I'm not saying that if we don't hit the goal, that it's not gonna. It's I'm so upset because we didn't do it today. That's not the case. You know, we can do it at any point during this week. But being that we're doing a brand new game in South of Midnight, today will be the perfect day to hit that goal, and you know, and fit in with the schedule and everything. So let's get some support, please, and thank you to those who are thinking of supporting today. Fair enough. All right. So. You know the schedule for the week. We've talked about, you know, stuff going on, right? Shall we talk a little bit about news? This one truly, I think, is really stupid.
Can't wait to hear about the news. You know what? I think it's just Phil is making me so upset I can't concentrate on the original.
Here's our big news story for today, folks. Are you ready for this? The Nintendo Switch 2
Oh, this is when he talks about Canada? Oh, I hope Sav went to sleep.
In Canada. Why? Pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2 in Canada will not start on April 9th,
they ship them all through America
tomorrow,
or something? I don't know.
in order to align with the timing of pre-orders to be determined in the U.S. Wait, what?
I mean, they're obviously doing it for a reason.
Huh? So, for those who don't remember, the pre-orders of the Switch 2 in the U.S. have been delayed. Originally, they were supposed to be tomorrow.
Oh, dude, I didn't actually mean to press that.
These new tariffs that are probably going to affect
I did
pricing
now.
of the Switch 2.
I was waiting. I got
holding off on
my trigger finger
for now. Don't worry, the Switch 2 will still release on June 5th, but you just can't pre-order yet in the United States. In which case, okay, I get it. But what the hell does that have to do with Canada?
I feel like...
Why are Canadian pre-orders being held up because of American
probably
tariffs?
a lot.
Does that make any sense to anyone?
Yes.
Can anyone even explain it? Like, if someone has a rational explanation for this, I'd like to hear it. But I don't understand it at all. We're different countries. Our pricing is already different. For those who don't know, in Canada, things are more expensive. So the Switch actually is already priced more expensively in Canada.
Is it? I mean, the dollar is different,
I don't get Zebra says, well, it's the same supply chain as the U.S. Yeah, but Zebra, that doesn't matter. This isn't a supply issue. It's a pricing issue. It's not, oh, now the supply has been exhausted. That has nothing to do with this. The reason that it's being delayed in the U.S. is because the prices are going to go up because of tariffs. The prices are not going to go up in Canada because the tariffs don't apply to Canada.
But what if
so why is the Canadian
it gets shipped through America?
That literally has nothing whatsoever to do with the supply chain. So I don't get it. Because we aren't really different countries. Canada relies on the USA. That's why they're the 51st state. They can't even import the Switch 2 on their own. NJZ says because you could buy it from Canada and have it imported to the US. That's true, but you can do that now anyway.
You can do... What do you mean you can do that? No, because they're stopping the pre-orders. What the fuck are you talking about?
Again, the point here has nothing to do with the supply chain or the delivery. The console will still be released on June 5th. That hasn't changed.
I mean, you don't know that. They could...
is the pre-order timing because
they could absolutely not do that.
That should not affect Canada in the least.
Look, I don't know. I'm just guessing when I say stuff like, I don't know, maybe they get shipped through America or whatever. I have zero clue. I have no idea. But that's why I'm not on here talking about it. It's one thing to just, like, throw out a guess if Phil's talking about something, but it's another to come on your gaming show where you're supposed to be talking about the gaming news and then talk about how, this is, like, there's definitely no reason they should be doing this. Exactly, do some research.
I don't understand. Game Boy says products are sent to the U.S. first.
Well, that's fine for ground locale. That's the thing. You could, if you want to rather be stupid and live in ignorance, that's amazing. But just don't have your gaming show about it.
Canada, but that's
talk
still
about things you actually know about.
Pricing. If it's getting shipped to the U.S. to then be sold in Canada, the pricing won't change. The tariffs still won't affect it. Like, I'm really wondering what is the actual reasoning? I don't understand it, and
how do tariffs work?
Sense. Nothing makes sense at all. TurboBase says they don't want to set up a North American distribution for a small percentage of the market. TurboBase, they're not delaying the release of the console.
Oh my god, dude. I fucking hate
this
this
is what
guy.
people don't seem to be understanding. If they were saying, we are delaying the release of the Switch
I mean, they
2
might
in
still
North
do it.
America, I'd be like, that makes sense. They're delaying. It's not coming out June 5th now. Okay. They're not delaying the release of the console. This has nothing to do with supply chain. This has nothing to do with anything you guys are talking about. This is...
All right, Phil, shut the fuck up. I need to concentrate. Sweating. I'm sweating. There we go. Get the fuck away from me, B. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah! Ah! Come on, come on. Oh my god. Come on, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hot. I'm hot tonight. Let's go.
This is purely pricing just in the US and pre-order timing. It has nothing to do with physically moving the consoles at all.
Oh, my heart rate stopped. I'm at 105. Why is it not showing on this thing?
Game Boy says since they will touch US soil first, they would have to pay the US tariff on consoles going to Canada. That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, I just need to shut DSP up.
If that's the case, every country that a product flies to would be paying a tariff for. I want you to think about what... That's not true at all. If that's true, then tariffs are utterly broken and don't make any sense. So, okay. So
Maybe
let's say you
the noise
manufacture a product in China and you fly that product from China to the United States. Well, while it's flying, you're crossing over a whole bunch of countries.
Okay, so I saw someone mention this on Twitter, and I had no idea what they were talking about. So apparently that's what Phil thinks they mean. No, I think people mean that it goes into America. Not that it flies over America, it goes into America, and then they take that to Canada. Is he... Oh my god.
Do you pay the tariffs for every country you flew
No,
over
oh my god.
on the way to the USA? Does that make any sense? Well, that's not the same thing I'm being told. Why? Because it doesn't physically touch down? Why not? You still pass through the country.
Oh my god,
Why
dude.
doesn't the tariff apply?
This is fucking insane.
It should. If a tariff applies simply because a product arrives physically at a port in a country, then that tariff should also apply when you fly over the country. If a tariff applies simply because a product arrives physically at a port in a country, then that tariff should also apply when you fly over the country.
How the fuck is that anything the same? If the Switch is going from Vietnam to the USA, it goes through a port and then goes to Canada. That's a lot different because it's actually entering like the US, right? Otherwise, if it's in a plane and then it flies over the US and lands in Canada, that's not the same. How many times? Okay, if I fly over Afghanistan, do I need a visa? No. If I go inside Afghanistan, do I need a visa? Yes. Why am I explaining this to you guys? Everyone here knows why this is so fucking stupid, but there you go.
In reality, a tariff should only apply if the product is arriving to actually be sold in that country, right? Let's say I make a product today. I don't know, I draw a piece of art and I sign it and I sell it to someone in France, okay? And I ship it, but it lands in England first. Why should England get a tariff? I'm not selling that product in England, I'm selling it to someone in France. So why would England get a cut? All it's doing is bouncing off of their port or shipping system and then going to France. So you're telling me that the tariff does apply and that the UK would get a tariff on that? That doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
I'm hot. I'm heated. Yeah, he might actually be retarded.
Jade, how are you? 46 months as an Ultra member. Thank you so much, Jade. He says, sup, Phil, get a new PC box. I'll be back. You're getting a new PC box? Are you actually buying a new PC?
Big up, Jade.
If so, that's awesome. Congrats on that.
46 months Ultra supporter.
This is going to be back later. All right, sounds good. Actually, I need to move my pop-ups. Here we go. They were in the wrong spot. Let's move them there. Cool. What's up, Game Boy? How you doing, man? So basically what you're saying is...
This is incredibly one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
I'm getting my explanation. So the reason that they're delaying the pre-orders of the Switch 2 in Canada is because when these Switch 2s are mailed or shipped from Japan to North America, they have to hit a North American port first.
Yes.
In which case, a tariff will apply despite the fact that those Switch 2s are not to be sold in the United States, but exclusively in Canada. And therefore, the same pricing hikes will apply to Canadians that apply to the U.S., even though the tariff is a U.S. tariff on product, not a Canadian tariff. So they're basically delaying it because it's going to have the same pricing issue. Is that true? So if that's the case, wouldn't Canada be pissed that literally everything coming to Canada has to bounce off the U.S. first, and now they have to pay more with these tariffs?
They might be. I don't know. I'm not a tariff expert. I'm not a logistics expert. But I mean, I guess they probably would be if that's right.
So Canada's fucked. So basically, Canada's just fucking shit out of luck. Canada will be paying more for everything, just like we will be in the United States, even though the tariffs aren't Canadian tariffs. Wow, you guys in Canada, you know, you're up shit's creek at this point.
Oh my god.
Wow, I feel bad for you. You guys are fucking, that's the worst of the worst. You're getting fucked by us? Man, it must suck to be you. So let me get this straight.
Yeah, have been,
You live so far north, it's cold as fuck. The weather sucks ass.
Oh my god.
The only things you really have to claim to fame is like hockey and like maple syrup, right? And French, because some of you speak French and have
French.
Shitty food.
They have
eat poutine and shit, right?
Poutine is not
and
shitty.
Now you'll have to pay more money.
Oh no,
because we're fucking you with tariffs.
I'm officially a France defender, or not France defender. I'm officially a Canada defender. Now because of Sav, I have to be a Canadian defender. But poutine is very good. I am going to see Sav in a month. Should we do an in real life stream with what's it called? The Roadhouse King, PWR's favorite sandwich. What do you guys think?
Who would want to live in Canada? Holy shit, you guys gotta get the fuck out. You have a universal healthcare system that you have to wait like 17 months when you stub your toe.
Where did you hear that from, Phil? Do you hear that from Ashton? I'm pretty sure everything he's gonna say about Canada, if he's talking about like Canadian politics or whatever, it's gonna be literally just repeating what Ashton said to him. That's all. He doesn't have his own opinion on that.
Oh. To see a doctor.
Like, why would I? Dude, I don't have a fucking opinion on Pierre or Trudeau or anyone because I don't live in fucking Canada. So Phil definitely doesn't if I don't. He's literally just gonna be repeating Ashton.
You have shitty beer. Really awful, watered down, shitty beer. It tastes gross.
It's not watered down.
Disgusting. I mean, Budweiser's gross too, but Budweiser's not even an American beer anymore, I guess.
It's stronger than American beer.
Your prices are higher than the U.S.
And Phil's always whining about the American healthcare system. Yeah, Shiok.
Yes, you are. You pay more than us for everything for some bizarre reason. I really don't understand that. Right? You drink milk out of bags. Is that true? You guys drink milk out of bags? Holy shit, you guys. Oh my god,
he's doing the bag milk thing. Like it's 20 years ago.
What is happening up there?
We've all been talking about the bag milk. We haven't talked about the bag milk for like 10 years.
I'd be jumping into the ocean and swimming somewhere else right now. I mean, I have nothing to do with that place. Get me the fuck out of there, dude. Holy shit. They don't say bathroom, they say washroom.
Oh, is that really the most insane thing you can think of? Is that they say washroom? Honestly, I'm coming in here as a Canada defender now. Honestly, I think washroom kind of sounds better. It's this thing. There's this thing in linguistics where words like bathroom, they get replaced every couple, like 50, 100 years because they essentially become taboo because you're talking about a place where you shit in. So it goes from like toilet to restroom to bathroom. So eventually we're probably going to say washroom too here in the States.
Well, I mean, technically when you go to the washroom, you usually are washing your hands. You're not taking a bath.
Oh, he agrees like, oh, okay.
Well, I call it the restroom. And to be honest, I don't rest when I go in the restroom, right? So why do you call it the restroom?
I prefer lavatory too, that's why I always say.
Well, we have ketchup chips here in the United States too. I can't hate on them for that. We do have ketchup flavored potato chips in the United States. Okay? Some people fall asleep on the toilet. That's true. Some people die on the toilet like Elvis, but he's American.
Yeah, the crap house, that's a good one. That's a good, polite one.
People shit disturbers? What?
No, Americans definitely say that too, right? Unless I'm just confusing Sav with everybody else now. Like a shit disturber is someone that goes in and like
there's weird stuff going on.
Disturbs,
so anyway,
right?
If you live in Canada,
it's not a Canadian thing,
you
right?
are absolutely fucked. That sucks. You should not listen. I know I was just joking about Canada, but I'm gonna make a point now. Canadians should not be paying for the political decisions of the United States in any way. You guys should not have to wait for your Switch 2 pre-orders. You should not be paying.
I thought so, Mether. I don't use that word, but I'm pretty sure people do.
That's just ass backwards.
Oh, shit stir.
I completely disagree with this, and I do
that's
not
probably more common, right?
I think that's fucked up. You know, you guys have enough problems up there with all the shit you deal with constantly. I mean, you go outside, there's like a beaver chewing down your house and shit, right? You try to walk down the street, there's a bunch of hockey hooligans that are playing street hockey.
Hockey hooligans.
Struck with hockey pucks right in the middle of your face. It was terrible. I can't imagine living up there. Americans shouldn't be paying for it either. Well, the whole idea, long term, is that these tariffs are actually supposed to help us. How? I don't know. I don't really understand it because I stopped researching the politics shit because I'm not doing the show anymore. So I don't really understand.
He stopped researching politics. He's not doing a show anymore. Well, then don't do a show if you really don't give a fuck about politics.
Stand it, but
literally only doing it because of
you know
politics show.
Is it true? Canada's national animal actually is the beaver? I was joking. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I'm very sorry. I was making a joke, a parody, like an exaggerated parody joke, but apparently it's true. I'm very sorry for that. I wouldn't have made that joke if I knew that was true. I feel like I hit you below the belt now. I'm very sorry, Canadians.
This is so gay, dude.
That's true. You know what they say? You shouldn't punch down. So I'm gonna stop joking about Canadians right now. All right, I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. Actually, technically, it's punching up. Canada's above us, so we're punching up, but we're still punching down. Get it? Oh, man.
You guys get it? Because they're up. Actually, up is the sky. North is Canada.
Oh, I see. The national...
This whole, conversation so far, I can't believe how just incredibly stupid this guy is. It's insane. I've talked about before, but the reason why people are able to watch every pre-stream, these are pre-streams where this 43-year-old man basically just talks about gaming news and news about what's going on, and somehow we're able to watch every single one and laugh at it because every time he says something, he's either wrong or stupid. It's really incredible. He bats 100% at giving a stupid take.
Well, the national animal of Canada is beaver bother. Oh, God. Now you guys are really bad off. If you got that guy as your national freaking mascot or whatever. Ugh. Yikes. Do I want to keep offending Canadians some more? Sure. What else can we say?
Oh my
moose.
God. Moose?
Moose are like retarded deer, right? Like,
What is this joke? Moose are like retarded deer? Oh no, aren't moose like bigger? They look like bigger and stronger. I've never looked at a moose and been like, God, look at that retard.
I'm just kidding. All right, I'm gonna stop now. I'm not gonna continue. That's it. I can't say anymore. No, I'm done. I can't.
Holy shit! And there are moose in America.
Right,
yeah.
let's relax. Now some people are very offended that I went too far with the moose joke. I'm sorry. I apologize. I take it all back. I was just kidding. It was meant in jest. I did not mean to offend any Canadians. Seriously. No, but I mean it. I don't think
Sam,
Canada
I
should
hope
be
you're not
affected by our
offended.
tariffs at all. That's bullshit. Why are you guys getting higher prices? Why do you have to fucking wait to pre-order your Switch 2s? Like, that's just nonsense.
Probably because of the global supply chain. It's my opinion.
Complete nonsense. I'm upset. Anyway, let's do some shout-outs. Okay, so I received a $5 tip from Flatman B, who says, hello, everyone. God bless. Have a nice day. Thank you, Flatman. Let's get back to being nice to each other.
Thank you
Let's
so
not
much,
be nasty.
Flatman.
Let's not be rude. Let's not make fun of each other. Let's be nice to each other, okay? So a $5 tip from Flatman B. Thank you, Flatman.
What do I do here? I've been on top messages this whole time, so if you've been chatting and I haven't said hi or anything, my bad. Oh, hi, MM. Hi, Excalibur. Oh, I spell Kong. Okay. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? This goes way too fast. Wait. It's still going.
Let's see here.
Oh,
so
you have to spell it. Oh, okay. I get it.
With a $1.99 super chat.
There we go.
Take your wife to a vacation.
Okay.
Stop playing WWE and Liquo.
Ah, shit.
What?
Thank you, guys. I'm just too stupid to do it.
Huh? You lost me. Like, at first, it definitely was like a trolling message, but you lost me in the end. N-L-I-Q-U-O. What does that mean? Liquo?
Liquo?
Anyway, so this person is saying that I should spend my money on my wife and go on vacation rather than spending money on WWE.
He's not giving me a bad idea.
I had to put on my exactly. I had to put on my slow glasses. Like,
are you not the slow one if you can't understand it?
Glasses and squint really hard. And then maybe what you should do, you take your head and you like slam it against the wall 7-8 times, and then your brain's addled enough you can understand the message.
Never mind.
What he meant to type was liquor. That I spend too much money on WWE and liquor. But he couldn't finish typing it because, you know, he's an exceptional individual.
They're bloody antlers. That's terrifying.
So, again, I've explained to you guys that now the way that things are going, because
if Jade had sent that, he would have known instantly. We've been like, oh, Jade,
we're now doing stuff that we've wanted to do, like, for example, around the house for a very long time. Like, we were able to finally clean out our garage. We were able to redo several different things in the house, rooms and stuff. Not fully. Like, we still want to redo parts of the house fully and renovate them, but we can't afford that yet. Okay?
How much money did you make during the Kino Casino arc, by the way?
Stuff in the house. Now, would we like to go on a vacation eventually? Yes. Right now is just not the time. All right?
It has been
we would like to do it.
So long.
We're talking about it. We're working on it. But
it has been so long since they have been married, and they can't do the whatever you call it, the wedding thing. Come on, man. Maybe when we die, they can't do anything fun.
thing we can do at this time. All right, just being honest. So, when these idiots say stuff like, "Oh, you spend all your money on liquor and WWE champions," do you understand?
Yeah, 40
how much
sounds.
money I would have to be spending to spend
That sounds
all
believable.
my money on that? I mean, are you stupid? I mean, yeah. If you actually believe that,
Yeah, they're gonna
Like,
go on
you
a
want to just-
honeymoon when Jasper goes to college.
you're out of your mind. Like, you're that stupid. Just dunce level. I would, I would have to buy the whole fucking liquor store. What are you talking about?
Oh, fuck, I did not. How was I
Here-
supposed to know
here's the
those things
truth.
were there?
As you know, I can't stop burping right now. What the hell's going on? I'm sorry. As you know, all right, I do spend money on things. I
do spend money on
sometimes
things.
a mobile game. I spend money on
Sometimes.
things for myself. I now have nice clothes that I wear every day, right?
Nice
I have
clothes, because
socks.
probably because
that I
somebody
bought for my
bullied you
feet.
into
Can you believe
getting
it? I
them.
wear socks. And I have nice
Socks.
underwear now.
I wonder who
right?
bullied you into doing
I
all that.
revealed a couple weeks ago that I wear cologne.
Fuck me.
And people are like, "You wear cologne in the house? Why?" Well, let's see. Because cologne smells good. Because I'm in a dingy office all day with the door closed and it's stuffy as shit. And because I
Stuffy
can
as
afford it.
shit. Because I can afford
If you
it.
could
Okay.
afford cologne
Thanks, Phil.
every day, you'd probably wear it too.
Oh my
just
god,
saying.
this dude's
But
fucking
the point I'm
annoying.
making here is, I now am doing well off that I
Yeah,
can
what about just
do
showering
things
instead of
that
putting
I
on
used to not
cologne?
be able to do.
I keep on
All right.
forgetting about those dudes there. I'm
I'm not
fucked.
spending
I'm fucked.
all of my
I'm
money on a
fucked.
mobile game. You're out of your mind. Like, do I spend money on stuff? Yes,
All
I
right,
do.
I'm gonna remember next time.
And it's all well within reason. It's very balanced and,
Yeah, the nice clothes I make his tits look all saggy.
fine. The problem is, a lot of you people are idiots. And you
Oh.
just believe the nonsense. Like yesterday, and I don't know, I'm assuming this was a new detractor meme. Yesterday, there was like 2 or 3 people who came into chat, and they were saying that I spent $2,900.
Dude.
Oh.
TJ Gamebox, like, he has shown us, he has proven to us that his math is fairly correct and that his math is like on the low side of the spectrum. He's actually giving you the benefit of the doubt because what you spend is so insane. He can give you the benefit of the doubt and you still like the most insane person ever. and plus, shouldn't he say, yeah, that, and they still think that's my account, but they're calculating for a down from the rafters, and that's not me.
Over the weekend on WWE Champions. If you actually believe that I spent $2,900 on WWE Champions this last weekend,
I believe it.
you need to immediately go to the hospital, explain the situation.
Who wants to be my doctor here? Somebody tell me they're my doctor. I need to talk to one of you. I didn't spend $2,900, it was $2,800. Okay, Koraz. Oh, no. Subject, you're my doctor. Okay. Okay, all of you guys can be, or Cadet, you can be the head nurse. All right, guys. Hey, Dr. Subject. So there's this guy on the internet who admitted about lying for 6 years about spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on the internet, and he came up with a convoluted way to say he actually sold the account. So it's not his anymore. But anyways, I still think he's playing it because it's very obvious. Now you have to put me in a straitjacket. Haul me off.
And tell them to get you to the closest rubber room, throw you inside, lock the door, and lose the key.
I need the close. A guy who admitted that he lied about this exact same thing. This exact same thing. Not a single part of this is different. He lied about this exact same thing. And now he's telling you that if you still believe the thing, I lied about this thing, and if you think I'm lying about it 3 years later, then actually you should be in a straitjacket with the white coats.
I have never once in my life spent $3,000 on WWE Champions.
Thank you, Dr.
Like,
Subject.
What the fuck are you talking about? Do I spend money? Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you,
Do I
Chorus.
spend $3,000 in one weekend on WWE Champions? No. There's not even you couldn't even spend $3,000. Like, for example, in that game, if you want to get a character, they have ways that if you spend certain amounts of money, you just get the character. Not once ever in the history of the game has it been $3,000. But this is the idiocy these people make up.
No, you can tell when he's faking the no, too.
People will believe. Hogan Lover actually believes that this last weekend, I spent $3,000 on a mobile game. Then I went to the liquor store and I spent like $1,000 on liquor.
Yeah, I believe that.
They actually believe that.
I'll call me a mouth drilling moron then, because I believe it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
But again, these are from morons who they listen to the dumbest people. Why do you think someone wants you to think that I spent $3,000 on a mobile game this last weekend? Because you're dumb, you're gullible, and you believe it, and you give them views, and you give them money on their streams.
What? TJ
they
Gamebox, I don't think,
does he stream? Stupidity.
I think he does it for the love of the game.
Making money on you. How do you not understand this?
What money is TJ Gamebox making?
Loss that you guys are so fucking stupid to believe this dumb shit. Again, I'm not even lying to you. All right?
I'm not even lying to you. What about when you lied to us for years?
I absolutely do. Okay? But
what about the 6 years you lied to us about the same thing?
At all. It's all under control and fine. I'm not breaking the bank. I'm not going bankrupt the second time.
What about when you bankrupt? What about when you went bankrupt?
And there's literally no...
Remember when you went bankrupt for this exact same thing? I get up here. Maybe I need Diddy. No
way you could spend $3,000 in WWE Champions in a weekend. There's nothing you could spend it on. Scopely, of all people, I'm sure Scopely has figured out a way for you to spend that much money. You would get any new character, any new event, you would max the event and get the character long before you've spent $3,000. So you'd be actually spending money for nothing. You get nothing out of it. Why would you do that? You're already spending money for nothing. You're getting JPEGs of wrestlers. And I guess technically you're getting JPEGs and 3D models. But you don't own them. They're not even NFTs, so... There's not even a prospect of getting something by spending that much in the game. You'd have to be a moron to believe that. But again, these people are morons who believe it. He lied to us for 7 years about it. Here's the thing. Real gambling, you could spend that much. You can't, on a mobile game, they have guaranteed amounts that you spend. Don't fucking tell me that Scopely has your best interests at heart. And they're actually not gonna fuck you over. Come on, dude. We all know these games want as much money as they want, or as much money as they can get. Well, you get There's a company that makes Monopoly Go. They built the game that way. Or Monopoly whatever. So that you don't continuously spend. That you hit that amount to spend and then you get the reward. As opposed to a gambler just keeps throwing money into a slot machine hoping that one of these pulls it's gonna win and you might never win. With mobile gaming, these games have built that you're gonna get it anyway. Like for example, what was the a couple years ago there was the Street Fighter game. Right? The Street Fighter game, what was it? Street Fighter Duel it was called or whatever. Same thing in that game. Once you spend a certain amount, they guarantee you the pull. So you spend a certain amount, you're going to get the character you want anyway. So when these idiots say this dumb shit, it's because they don't even understand how the games work. They don't understand how gambling works. In a way that you think the most ludicrous. He showed us the game live. That's just not true. But for God's sakes, believe it. Keep living your fantasy. Why so TJ Gamebox can get $0? Where you think that it's like such an amazing thing that a YouTuber like Darkside Phil spends $3,000 on a. It's not an amazing thing. It's a retarded thing. The entirety of that fucking game did that ever happen? Oh come on, dude! You admitted spending thousands of dollars. $1,000 in a weekend on in a weekend. There you go. He corrected himself. Dude, spending more than $3,000 on a game is insane. And if you're willing to spend $3,000 on any game, no matter the length of time, then I believe that you would spend it in a weekend. Fine. You're insane. It's called the pity system, I guess. but that's what they did. That's how they all have it. Like all mobile games have that now. Maybe some console games don't. Like, you know how console games have Ultimate Team or whatever pulls? But in all these mobile games, they're all like that now.
Man, he's admitted to having it.
Anyway, moving on from the $2 or $1.99 Hogan Lover Super Chat. Ludicrously stupid. Jalen with a $2 Super Chat says Canada's national animal is the beaver. Oh, that's right. I had already shouted that out. I didn't add it to the leaderboard, but I had already shouted that one out. Thank you, Jalen.
Oh, look at this stupid ape.
Well, I think beavers are cute. And cool animals. I don't know if I would want my beaver as my national animal.
What am I supposed to
do? Think that they're
do?
cool animals. So. Okay. All right. Well,
doesn't
guys,
like
I
cats,
basically
beaver.
covered the topics that I kind of wanted to cover today. I did. All right. So let's chill.
All right, chill
and have a
Q&A
little
session.
Bit of back and forth, a little bit of discussion. Let's see what you guys want to talk about. And go from there.
Oh no! Shit!
Tag me in the chat
shit.
if you would like to speak here. I'm actually going to.
Fuck, I'm
type
midair.
into the kick chat so you guys
Oh,
can easily
no.
tag me in the kick
No,
chat.
no,
I know
no,
time's
no.
out or it's harder to do if I don't do that.
Gotta move the
so now you should be
cable.
able to tag me over there.
There we go. Oh, okay. I'm
Let's
safe.
see what
I'm
you guys
safe.
want to chat about. Guys, let's get
We're
some
good,
support
we're good,
going
we're good.
right now. We are at $12 out of the 150 goal. The idea here is to hit the goal by the end of the stream so we can do a DSP Tries It for Little Caesars, the first time in over 12 years. Okay, let's do it.
I did. I just needed to bang the side.
First thing, NJZ says, how long do you think Nintendo will continue to support the current Switch? Good question. They already have games that are in development for the current Switch that are coming out this year.
My S
Probably another
cable
year or
is
two. Typically, that's about the life cycle, right? Like
my
another couple
S
of
cable
years.
is loose,
Or
dude.
they'll have games that basically work on both. And then eventually they'll phase.
No, I do not wear cologne and wear a button-up shirt for each stream. I'll be honest. I'm wearing a Lakers shirt. Minneapolis Lakers, Los Angeles anniversary, 60 years. And I am wearing sweatpants.
Those out, right? So I think they will have some that work on both, and then they'll phase those out. So yeah, Cheetah Man, I said if we do Little Caesars today, I'm gonna
somebody
order
said that, right? Bounce in place. Yeah, I need to do that.
crazy bread, a pretzel crust pizza, and one of the deep dish Detroit styles. I've never had Detroit style pizza before, so that'll be a first for me. I've actually never had pretzel crust pizza. That'll be a first.
I wasn't slowing down, dude. That's my problem sometimes. I don't slow. Fuck you.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you going to play Into the Darkness of Days? Don't know what that is.
Oh, there we go. 2 hits.
I have recovered from the birthday marathon, Don Doko. Thank you. I have fully recovered.
Come on, Dunk.
I feel normal again. Hence why we're on time with the podcast and doing normal content today.
Fuck. Oh my god. No!
Hades 2 will be
You guys can't tell me that was my fault.
Exclusive at launch. Oh yeah. I mean,
You
I
all
already
know
have it
that
on
was
PC.
not my fault.
So to me, that's no big deal at all. We already did the 100 goal. 100 goal was yesterday. It was taco time.
Taco time? I've heard only great things about it.
Get the Switch 2 Pro controller for $80, says Abdullah. Dude, the Switch, the whole Switch thing was such a ripoff. The Pro controller it's an okay controller, but it's not. There's nothing in that controller worth $80. That controller's worth like $20.
Is it really? I mean, it's a pretty good
they charge
controller.
$80 because it's Nintendo and
I mean, the PlayStation, the Xbox controllers go for like 80 or something.
it's proprietary. You know, what a rip. And the fact that D-pad doesn't work pissed me off so bad because you remember, right? That
D-pad worked for me,
year
dude.
The Switch was out. They came out with Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers, which is supposed to be like the final version ever of Super Turbo.
We're gonna bounce on it, bounce on it. There we go.
And then the
getting good at just sitting and bouncing on it.
On the Pro controller literally does not work.
How the fuck do you ride this barrel?
I paid all that money for it, and I really didn't use it for a long time. It wasn't until, like, Super Mario. Well, I played Super Mario Sunshine. No, Super Mario Odyssey on it, right? I played all the first-party 3D games on it, but I never got use out of it for 2D stuff because the D-pad's a piece of garbage. So think about that. The Switch has all these retro games where you need a good D-pad, and the D-pad on the Pro Controller is busted. What a bunch of dicks.
What a bunch of dicks. Okay, I cannot get hit here. I cannot get hit.
Burrito.
There we go. There we go.
He says, try the new bacon crazy puffs. No, I've seen them. Do you know what those look like? Those look like back in the day.
Easy.
Okay, Pizza Hut did this pizza.
Yeah, the D-pad was fine.
Had these, you know how sometimes Pizza Hut does the bites crust where it's like a little.
I love the Switch Pro controller.
Piece of dough with cheese in the middle, and you dip it. So instead of doing it that way, they had a pizza where it was open, where it was supposed to be like a cup of
explaining
cheese.
ancient pizza.
And it was so disgusting because it would actually have congealed fat sitting on top of the cup of cheese. So when you went to eat it, you could see this translucent layer of like fucking fat. It was the nastiest thing ever.
That's why I see when I see Phil,
I ever had on
a layer of fucking fat.
It was absolutely disgusting. That's what those bacon puff cup things look like to me. It reminds me of a cup of congealed
fat on pizza.
So there's no way, even if it tasted good, I would never enjoy that. I would actually be grossed out. So, no, I'm not going to be trying those cups. Like I said, I'll try the pretzel crust, we'll do the Detroit style, and we'll get some crazy bread. But I'm not going to be doing those puff cup disgusting bombs of disgusting.
Holy shit, the pre-stream's like another 50 minutes? That's insane.
Did I mention that they're disgusting? Casper, you don't want those, do you? You want the bacon cup puff thing? No, you want the chin rub. Here we go. What's up, Gabriel? How you doing, man?
I like my pizza non-fat.
Let's see here. Luna the Moth King asks, says I should check out Devil May Cry on Netflix. Oh. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Thanks for the suggestion. Lance Catamaran says, will you keep the moonshine for car fuel? Yeah, I'm not going to get rid of it. And definitely like the corn-based moonshine was not that bad. It was the blue flame that was absolutely revolting. So, listen, maybe what I'll do every once in a while.
Every once in a while. Behind the scenes, it's not gonna
fucked up or something.
If I want to get fucked
like maybe
up,
if there's a marathon,
liquor me up, guys.
During a marathon,
come on, guys, don't you want to liquor me up?
I can't, dude. That thing is so disgusting.
I'm gonna make a video just every time Bill said liquor me up during that one stream.
It did.
It killed my guts. Yeah, DSP told us that during the stream he got his back broken and his guts rearranged. His guts destroyed or something.
Super wet.
Thank you, Aviga. I would like to order non-pizza left beef. I agree with that. Thank you for the super chat, dude. I would also like to order non-pizza left beef. Non-pizza left beef. Non-pizza left beef meme. Oh, what the hell? Push down this block, please. How serve ordering pizza toppings on the left versus right is seen when opening the box. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Aviga. I'm gonna go ahead and order it now.
Banana Jose says, are you aware R2 tips you money on different accounts, not the burrito one, but Elden Ring names? No. I don't even recall any Elden Ring names contributing. So I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see here. No, I'm not doing any DLC characters for MK1. I'm never going back to that game. It sucks.
I learned a new ancient meme today.
Danger Moo says, if you want a good D-pad on the Switch, you can do USB Retrobit controllers. And also, there is a wireless Saturn controller.
Oh, not the water level.
NES pad. Remember
the only good thing about— oh, look, it's a squid! It's a squid!
Slipping. Remember last summer we were doing Nintendo World Championships? And it's all retro games, and I didn't have a good D-pad.
The only good thing about this is the music.
I almost bought the NES pads, but then I held up. Maybe for the Switch 2, I'll buy a good
it's a squid.
That has a good
it's a squid.
I don't know.
It's an octopus. Somebody count the limbs.
No,
is that an octopus or a squid? Oh, no, fuck me.
I played very few N64 games, actually. Because I got the N64, and I played Mario. I rented and tried Ocarina. I tried...
Go faster!
I own Star Fox 64. I really liked it. I own Doom 64.
Yeah, this is the best song.
I had Killer Instinct Gold.
I love squid representation in gaming.
I had Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I'm trying to remember exactly what games I had. Not a lot. I think I had less than like 15 games for N64.
Come on, let's go.
Because then what happened is I got PlayStation 1.
Hurry your ass up, Diddy.
And I fell in love with it. PlayStation 1 was just
that's when he became
I'm sorry, it just was.
That's where he became a Nintendo hater.
Much better graphics than N64. It had better games than N64. Like, it had all the fighting games. It had all the, Street Fighter Alpha and shit.
Wow.
So I just got so heavily into PS1
that's where he got
that I stopped caring about
with
N64
the PlayStation.
and stopped buying games for it.
On, swim you fucking monkey.
Fed Rogers says he was the one that tipped you a $20 super chat during your birthday marathon, and he called you a hypocrite for drinking.
That was RTU?
That's
really gay.
I was drinking.
That gay is fucking stupid.
I was having such a good time drinking that I don't remember that. Am I going to get Switch 2? Yes. Am I going to buy 2 Switch 2s?
He's not going to have fun,
I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get 1 Switch 2, let alone 2. I mean, that's like a pipe dream, is it not? Thinking that you're just going to be able to easily buy 2 Switch 2s?
I mean, at some point you will be.
I could, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think I'll be lucky to get the pre-order in on 1 Switch 2, to be honest.
Ooh. The fuck away from me, dude.
PS1 was way
I'm a
better
squid.
than N64.
Why you got beef with me? Whoa!
Okay.
Masterful, masterful. Now this is a gaming genius right here.
Am I gonna buy the GameCube controller?
I missed the no, bud.
No, because I'm probably not gonna play many GameCube games on it.
Why not? You want to play Mario Sunshine? Oh, this way, this way. Fuck me.
Nope, Canada can't pre-order either. US can't pre-order and Canada can't pre-order. No one can pre-order this thing. Actually, the UK you could pre-order and they already sold out everywhere.
Come on.
The official UK pre-orders went live this morning.
Go.
Immediately just
Shut up, Phil. Shut up, Phil. I'm trying to concentrate.
And everything, and just
oh my goodness.
Instantly sold
out. Squid.
So that's what I mean. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna get one. When these pre-orders actually go live in the US, I don't know how I'm gonna get it.
Let's go.
I do hope that Nintendo follows through with that Nintendo Online program, because I did sign up for it. That because I was in Nintendo Online for a couple years now, over 50 hours played on my Switch, I should be able to get it, but I don't know. I don't know.
That's Cephalopod Racing. I don't know what the heart rate things keeps on stopping.
All right, guys,
come on.
Let's get our first membership on YouTube for the morning, and let's get our first sub over on Kick. We haven't had a membership.
Come on, guys. Let's get membership and a sub.
Let's get that. Then we'll have had a contribution of each kind. Let's do it. Let's get that momentum going. We want to hit the goal today for Salt of Midnight. We want to do DSP Tries It, Little Caesars. Let's hit the goal. Come on.
You guys know you wanted.
Do I like the fact there's 2 back buttons on the Switch 2 Pro? I don't care.
You don't care. I think a lot of people do. It's kind of cool, right? You can map it to any other
In reality,
function.
most game controllers today have 17, 18 buttons on them, and game developers use like 3. How many modern games, 17, like 7, 8 things will be mapped to the A button? Why? There's like so many buttons on this controller. Why are we ignoring half of them?
What's he talking? Oh, no, dude. What the fuck's he talking about? Half the buttons go unused.
Nvidia has a priority access program, but only 1% of the people who sign up can actually get the card.
Yeah, Seal. I found that out yesterday. The only problem is I don't have the flying dude right now. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's interesting.
5 levels, and I still don't have the guy.
I do feel like game developers have dropped the ball.
I'm getting fucked, dude.
I think that there a few years ago, there was a priority, and now I don't even really hear that much about it anymore. You know. Hopefully that changes. Pino Hart says, "What's your thoughts on the Duskbloods from Software?" I mean, I don't really have many thoughts on it because we haven't seen much about it yet. Besides, we just know that it's a fully multiplayer game. Obviously, it is Bloodborne. It looks exactly like it, so obviously it's intended that it's supposed to be Bloodborne, but they can't call it that. But I guess we'll see when we get more info. I don't like to comment on stuff until we actually get info. We have like no info on it.
Not this shit. Look at this shit.
Is this podcast available on iTunes? No.
Somebody was uploading it.
You can subscribe to this podcast on my YouTube channel because it's actually listed as a podcast on YouTube. And if you have YouTube Music, or if you're a subscriber to YouTube Premium,
do you think this level would make Jade sick?
You can also subscribe to the podcast through the app, and it delivers it to you daily, just as if it was iTunes. So YouTube has like their own alternative way to do stuff like that, and that's how you should do it. I'm never gonna start listing this other places. There's
Why
no
not?
point. I want people to come to my channel.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
What's up, Davey? How are you today? Yeah, no idea how this game will be. I guess we'll see in a little bit. Hopefully South of Midnight is good.
I'm not being tried, dude.
So I think Nintendo should bring back a touch pen. A touch pen? You mean like what happened with the Wii U? I don't think anyone ever used it. I had a Wii U, and did I ever even use the touch pen? I don't think so.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, is this the save point? Can I finally get the save point? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we got the save point. We got the save point. We got the save point. Come on, everyone in chat. Everyone in chat. We got the save point. We got the save point. Let's fucking go.
What I actually do, I use Premium, and I download your podcast on Premium, and I listen to it on the go at work. That's one of the advantages
Love
of
listening to
Premium
on the go.
Is you can subscribe to shows, to channels, and you can have it auto-download. So then if you don't have an internet connection later in the day, you can still watch and listen to content in the background. It's perfect for people who have work.
Saving twice.
You don't have a good internet connection at work. You go on break, you can go listen to all the stuff. So I mean, that's one of the awesome things about YouTube Premium. There's a lot of good things about YouTube Premium that
we
I
did
really
it, guys.
enjoy. I
now we got Funky too.
If you're a frequent
Let's
user,
go.
it just makes sense.
Uncle Andy, I can only listen through a restreamer that's destroying him the entire time.
What's going on, Cyrax the Rapper? How are you?
Thank you, Cyrax the
Jesse
Rapper.
says the music of South of Midnight sounds really cool. I haven't even heard it yet. He says, sadly, the game's not accessible. Well, that sucks.
It's not accessible.
Like I
Come
feel
on.
like 4 or 5 years ago, accessibility was like a big thing. Yeah, both Nintendo,
they didn't actually care
Xbox,
about it, believe it or not.
Accessible controller, right? And you had companies like Naughty
Seal,
Dog making
come on,
super
dude.
accessible Last of Us 2.
Cheap is gonna be insane.
Like since then, everyone forgot about it. Like
They
I don't
ballpark
hear
pranks.
these companies really talking about it that much anymore. It was weird because it was like a big thing at one point, and now it's like everyone forgot.
It's because Super Blind Man died, so they didn't have to do it anymore. I mean, it does actually kind of suck because I know there's a lot of people that
Premium. I just think that there's great value.
want to play games, but just I'm just guessing that's because it doesn't sell that many more copies.
Ever, of any
it does sell more copies, but probably not enough to do all that stuff.
Or like you pay for it and
would
you
be
still
nice
have
if it did.
ads. Because they changed it, and now you have to pay like, I'm not even kidding, it's like $50 a month on X to get no ads, which is insane. Where on earth do you think there'd be value at $50 a month for no ads? That's just wild. But on YouTube, it's what, like 15 bucks a month, no ads. You know, you can play everything in the background. You got your YouTube premium features like the music, and you can have stuff delivered.
Me too, Frankie, but also you know,
there's more
you
than
don't
that
really
too,
know
but
unless
that's
you're in that
just something
situation.
I do. It's a good value.
Especially if like games before you went blind.
It's kind of a no-brainer. If you just casually use YouTube, then no. But if you're someone who uses YouTube all the time,
Hey,
I can't
Phone.
imagine using the site with ads. Like the ads are so intrusive.
Whew, I can't believe we got that save point. What a fucking run that is, dude.
Really
That was like
likes
six
Lego
levels.
build. Thank you, NJZ. I know it looks good in the background, right? It pops. Looks really good.
Yeah, those controllers were very cool, subject. Yeah, just read a book instead,
Maybe I
idiots.
should have another coffee. I wonder what happened. Maybe I should have another coffee. Welcome back, Jade. Guys, I think I am going to make myself another coffee. Give me a minute. I'm just going to run downstairs.
Oh my God.
I'm going to brew a second coffee, and I'll have it here. God woke. What else?
Can you believe that Super Blind Man died, like, for real, IRL? That's
I'll
weird.
do something with a.
Who else has died in the DSP verse? There has to be others, right? Yeah, he was definitely not running.
And just like that, through the magic of the internet, I have a coffee.
He's with T. Oh, T's another one. T, super blind man.
Ultra strong Italian dark roast brew. It's real strong.
Super blind man was an asshole. That's why I didn't
knock me awake for sure. And of course, my E-Tank
I wasn't shedding
cup,
any tears,
I still
dude.
have this E-Tank
Cat's
mug.
Dignity, the hamsters.
Someone gifted this to me like in 2010. Still use it. I appreciate you guys so much, man. What is the lighting theme today? I think it's called Night Sky. Because it was south of midnight, so I said, I'll do something with a sky, you know, like a night sky.
The bunny, yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, that pisses me off. I hope.
It's supposed to be like blue and
That's
purple
not true, but it definitely is true, right?
Stuff in it and stuff. So it's
I see something. Yeah, let's go.
Crazy.
We got a calm background today.
It's like an extra dark roast, like super dark roast. This one. This
super dark.
Here.
Ooh, frog guy.
All right.
How do I use
What else
it?
is on everybody's mind?
Does he
What
just
else you guys want to chat about today?
Oh, that's my
And
fault.
that's it. I've had enough.
I'm not being careful anymore now that I got the save point.
We need to get a membership right now.
I've had wait.
There was a membership?
Was he saying I've had enough
We need
due
to get
not having memberships?
And that's it. I've had enough. We need to get a
Oh
membership
my
right
god,
now.
dude, this guy
Wait,
sucks.
there was a membership? There was. Who did a membership? I guess Jade did, because it says there's a new
Big ups,
member.
Jade. I've had enough of not receiving money.
I guess Jade's membership actually counted as a new membership for the stream. Okay, and it's an ultra membership, so that's worth $15. Wow. Because he's the only one who did a membership, and it says there's a new member. All right, let's get Jade on the leaderboard. Thank you, Jade.
Thank you, Jade.
So that counts. It's so rare when like a membership counts on YouTube, like a re-upping. Dark roast has less caffeine. I don't really care about the amount of caffeine. I feel like the bitterness will like
We got DK back.
last me, you know, awake. I don't know.
Yeah,
why
it
I'm
does
feeling
beep my
sluggish
phone now.
today.
My
Yeah, I
thing
got
keeps
the
on
game
messing
installed.
up
We
though,
installed
and
the
it
game
keeps
here
on
the
like.
podcast, so
I'll
it's
fix it
ready
before
to
next
go.
time. But I was in the hundreds earlier. Seal, I have that in my closet, but I don't think it was mine. I think it might have been my.
Now, why is that? Usagi Jojo says, I have a hard
brothers.
pass on watching you play this game, but I hope you have a great time. Why? Why do you have a hard pass? Like, for me, I give any game a chance, especially if it's a Game Pass game. Like, why not at least give it a shot? I mean, sure, maybe I'll play it and not like it, but at least give it a chance, right? Will people get a new crown in a few weeks? Yes, I believe it is May. I believe it is what the second
There you
week
go,
of May,
locale. Or
that some of
forgotten
you
locale.
on YouTube are going to get the Emerald Crown. You have never seen it before. Brand new. That emote was never even used over on Twitch. We never got to 5 years on Twitch. So this is actually a new thing. You're in your 5th year as a member on YouTube. You're going to get an Emerald Crown. Yeah, that's going to come soon. For some people, that's going to look awesome, actually. You guys over on Kick, you got a ways to go. I still got many years of streaming on Kick before you guys get the crazy good crown. Sorry, you gotta wait.
I'm sorry. I'm
Sorry,
not trying
guys.
it. One day I'll do a 100% run.
Unless you can fast forward time or something. What is next to the screen in the background? That is a Metroid Lego. That is the Metroid creature from the game Metroid in Lego form.
Whoa.
And I bought that many, many years ago at a convention. Someone was selling
Dude, his fat
Lego
ass couldn't bid.
builds of Nintendo stuff.
Big ups Emerald 7.
Luna the Moth King says, not a fan of coffee like a stereotypical Brit. I love tea. I mean, I like tea too. My mom absolutely loves different kinds of tea. So when I was growing up, I would have Earl Grey, Orange Picot, all different kinds of tea. So I like tea too. But now, as an adult,
Come on, spill
I
the
enjoy
tea,
coffee. I
sis.
think number one, because I didn't really drink coffee when I was younger. So to have something different now that I'm older, it's kind of enjoyable. And the
Spill
caffeine
the
works.
tea, sis.
It does. It helps me. Jade says, day one, I love this game. I hope it's a good game. I hope it ends up being a fun game. I do. We'll find out. All right, come on. Let's get a sub on Kick. This is ridiculous. So far, we
Too
have
much
super
of a
chats,
pussy.
tips,
Oh.
and even a membership from Jade. We have no subs on Kick. We must get a sub on Kick.
Come on, guys.
Right now. Right now. Let's get to
Oh,
50
my
bucks
God.
of support by the time that this podcast ends, which is about another 20 minutes.
Oh.
All right? Let's hit 50. So at least we're a third of the way there. Then when I start playing the game, hopefully we can hit that goal and we can do our DSP tries of Little Caesars today. All right? I see many of you over there on Kick. Someone's going to get the sub. Let's see who it's going to be. Who's it going to be? Someone's going to do it.
Come on, guys. Somebody's gonna give the sub.
I'm feeling it. It's coming.
Someone's gonna give me money. Hey, guys. Someone is going to send me a super chat. I feel it. Someone's
I wanna
gonna
drink
do
this,
it.
But it's hot. I'm going to burn my mouth, but I really want to drink it.
All right.
Can I give you a hint for the next co-host of Smart Guys?
Oh my God.
It's going to be a wild show. Like, that's really all I want to say, because if
I
I
wonder
say
who
any
the
more,
hell
it
it's
will
gonna be.
spoil. I just know it's going to be a crazy
John
show.
Rambo? Could be John Rambo?
That's all I really have to say.
It's not gonna be John Rambo.
No, I don't know
Imagine,
they're
though?
making a
That
Ninja
would be
Turtles
sick.
live action movie. I heard they were making a movie, but I didn't know it was live action.
Yeah, who's gonna be the lucky person to send me money? You guys are dying to do it. Chelsea. The way he's hyping it up, it's like Rambo would be the only one big enough
It's
to
going to be rated R. A rated R
make
Ninja Turtles
it
movie.
make sense.
Jasper just went behind the TV stand and he just laid down against the wall where one of the RGB strips is.
So silly. What a silly
I
cat.
don't know why. There's nothing over there. He just moved already. He's trying to find a new spot. He doesn't know where he wants to go. He can't decide.
Oh, absolutely, Excalibur. It's gonna be someone lame as fuck.
He was in the middle of the floor, but then he moved. He didn't like that.
Okay.
I have my new air purifier for the office is now in the corner of the office on the ottoman, right next to the TV. Sometimes she used to lay there, but not often.
Cool.
So I don't know if maybe
Thanks,
they threw
Phil.
him off because the
Thanks,
air
Phil.
purifier's over there. Maybe that's what it is. But
Thanks, Phil.
He can't find a comfy spot today. He keeps going all around the office.
Wow,
but not
that's
staying
horrible.
Still.
Phil, do you want to talk about games? All right, everyone shut up. I need to concentrate. Everyone shut
It's
up.
actually made by Warner Brothers, so it should eventually be on Max. Yeah. What did you think? What did you think of the Minecraft movie?
Fuck me, dude.
Luna the Moth King just gifted a sub on Kick, our first gifted sub of the day.
Big ops.
Thank you to Luna the Moth King. Now we have some contributions of every type. Thank you for that. Let's get Luna the Moth King on the leaderboard.
Let's get him on the leaderboard. Come on, let's get Frankie the Wop on the
appreciate that very
leaderboard.
We're now up to 34 bucks of support. Let's get to 50 bucks by the end of the podcast, like I said. Then we only have 100 to get through.
Dude, this one's
on
nerve-wracking.
the actual gameplay portion of the stream and do the Little Caesars DSP Tries It 12 years later.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
You liked it?
Easy,
It was actually
easy,
funny?
easy,
Was it?
easy.
Was there actual, like, intelligent jokes in the movie, or was it just really stupid?
I have feeling it was not intelligent jokes. Oh, not another one of these, dude.
My birthday was this week.
Oh,
What I might do is the end of this week, maybe I'll take the birthday slides out since my birthday is gonna, is already over. But I left it in for this week. Maybe we'll slide them out and do something different.
there we
Next
go.
week.
There we go.
We'll see.
Get out here, Armadillo.
You silly.
Not more, dude. I've done so many of these. I don't get a break. Oh, there we go. It's over. It's over. There you go. Easy clap. I'm going back to candy, that's for sure.
No. I hate to tell you guys this, but cats don't sit on command. They're not like dogs. It was funny and stupid in a funny way. The Minecraft movie, that is. Well, I mean, I have to agree there. Taxation is theft says. I want to see it,
Taxation
but
is theft.
I prefer...
Sav, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, and now we have Sav on the leaderboard. There goes a there goes a whale. Thank you so much, Sav. Intrusive Style Popcorn, Microtrans Activist, Bill Baraski, Mr. Progress, Parallelogram Yosef. Thank you so much, dude. Oh my goodness. Guys, now we gotta stop this. This is getting ridiculous. Thank you, Ballpark Franks, for the 5 gifted subs to, Visible, Dean Lollet, Vac, Raziel, Eco. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, I wasn't seeing enough support, so I made the whale call, honestly. Thank you so much, Sav, and thank you so much, Ballpark Franks. I appreciate it, guys. And now both of you guys are on the leaderboard.
For to just see it at home. Rather, that way, I don't have to worry about people surveilling me, laughing at stupid jokes. I'd be free from coughing. And
yeah, now you guys can do the Pepe riot.
He's crying. I know. If people could act normal and respectable in the modern day,
can you translate this monkey game? Yeah, just give me 1 second. Demeter.
Like nice,
I just need to really, really concentrate on the Japanese.
You know? When I was young, okay.
All right, so this level is called Hidden Forest 2.
Everyone was quiet.
There you go.
No lie. When you were in a big movie, everyone would laugh.
Look at that Pepe riot. Oh wait, I didn't want to come back in here. How do I leave?
And at the end of a good movie, like anytime you saw a summer blockbuster, like let's say you saw Batman, you know, the Tim Burton film,
here,
or Jurassic Park.
This is Anger
when it would
Boss
end, I'm not
Nudie.
kidding you. When the credits started to roll,
whatever that means.
People would
Raging
literally
Boss
clap
Note.
and applaud and cheer at the end of a movie.
Again,
This
differing
used to happen
interpretations.
in theater. People just really appreciated what they were seeing. The art of
But
it.
seems like
level of skill,
the boss
level
is
of
pretty
work that
upset
went
about
into making
something.
that masterpiece you just saw on the screen. Today, people go to the movies and they're fucking doing 17 different things when they're in there. They're not even paying attention to the movie. They're doing every possible thing to fuck with you and distract you. Right? Today, people go to the movies and they're fucking doing 17 different things. Art of it, the level of skill, the level of work that went into making that masterpiece you just saw on the screen. Today, people go to the movies and they're fucking doing 7.
Now, I am a Regal Unlimited member. Lately, I have not gone as much, but by not go as much, I mean like once or twice a week. But yeah, I go a lot to the movies, like at least, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7, 8 times during the month. There are very few times when anyone's like been doing stuff and it ruins the experience. A lot of times it's like old ladies. For some reason, some old ladies, different old ladies every time, will come in like alone and sit in the handicap section. They're coming like in the middle of the movie and just start talking on the phone. It's really weird because I've had this happen like several times. But no, usually movie crowds are pretty good, in my opinion.
17 different things when they're in there. They're not even paying attention to the movie. They're doing every possible thing to fuck with you and distract you.
Hey,
right?
cutie.
You don't remember that happening? Dude, all the time when I was a kid, 80s and 90s.
Dune 2 was
common occurrence
good.
in the movies.
And yeah, matinee, Frankie, that's always the way to go. Especially if you go on a weekday that's not the discount day.
What's Jasper Kitty doing? He said meow.
I agree, Demeter.
He said meow.
But you know what? It works for
that's
for
great
the
when he talks to me
restreamers
like
because
that.
now we can add our
right back.
own music or we can play games. So, hope he doesn't change. Vampire Hunter D. I'm gonna go see Death of a Unicorn. It's supposed to be like a horror comedy, which is like my favorite type of movie.
He's sitting there. I have a thick light strip. It's a really thick LED strip on the floor behind me. It's like really
No, I'm playing
expensive
thugs on
one
the floor.
because that's the best one for my setup. And he's sitting there just booping the end like this, boop 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 boop, like bouncing.
Yeah, exactly,
the ball.
Demeter. He's gonna add something really fucking lame. He's gonna be scared of like copyright too. So, oh fuck. So he's not gonna add anything good.
Exactly. He said, "Yes,
Oh!
Dad." A
That dude was
coloring book
fast.
stream, I don't think that would be entertaining. At least when I'm doing like a Lego stream, we chill when I'm doing it. We have some fun when I can't find a piece or I'm having difficulty with a spot.
Oh.
It's cool when you see
I'm
something
scared,
come
dude. I don't
together,
know how
like
this
the
works.
sword finished. It was really cool. And then the best part about the Legos, they become the background, right? So they actually become part of the stream after the fact. what am I gonna do with the coloring book? Right?
Just get Big Dave's coloring book. There you go. Get the fuck out of here. This game can get pretty hard, but all the bosses are pretty easy. At least so far.
What's going on?
Ooh, World 5, baby.
Jasper, what's going on over there?
You know what? Can I go?
Stop booping my light strip.
I definitely need. Oh no. I want to go back so I can save. Why is it not letting me go back?
Wants attention.
I only have, dude, I only have like one life. Come on.
Do a Bob Ross style painting? Yeah, I mean, I don't have any skill with art anymore. When I was young, I used to draw, but I can't
F
draw
that Canadian beaver.
So
I was destroying that Canadian beaver
Plus,
for the good of all Americans.
It's not messy. Like, this is an office with all this equipment in it. I can't.
So, guy, I did as a kid. I actually had the N64 that came with it, the like see-through green one, which was sick. But I doubt I beat it. When I was a kid, I like never beat games. I just ran around like an asshole, doing whatever I wanted. So I don't think I ever. I highly doubt I got far in it, but I'm considering playing it for my ape season playthroughs. But I'm not sure yet because I really want to play a Tropical Freeze and Donkey Kong Returns. So I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time before Bonanza comes out. So we'll see. Eventually I'll play it though.
Can't be doing stuff that's messy and shit, you know, paints and stuff. Like, I can't do that. Do I think the Shield will reform
I have no lives.
with Dean Ambrose? No. He's still with AEW. How exactly would that happen?
Bonanza. I don't know how you pronounce it. Bonanza?
Isn't he still the AEW champion? I don't know because I haven't followed AEW, but isn't he still the AEW champion?
This is a good one, Demeter.
Of course he's not. That's ridiculous.
Bonanza. Oh, you have to beat this one once?
Anyone can paint. Bob Ross has said so himself.
I didn't know that. Or
well,
just
that's
any
true,
level?
But at the same time, Bob Ross never saw my oddly shaped head.
What am I supposed to do up here?
If he took one look at me, he'd be like, "Oh, no, never mind."
Oh,
never
there
mind.
You go.
Don't even try.
Did I miss? Or I was
Jasper.
Fuck me.
What are you doing? Be careful. There's a lot of wires behind there. I don't want you to get wrapped up in the wires, okay?
I have to beat the Canadian beaver again.
Wires behind here now, so I gotta be careful. Did I ever get into putting together models? No. I had a couple models when I was a kid. The biggest one I ever had was Venom, you know, for Spider-Man. It was huge, and my dad and I glued it together, and then we painted it. It was really fun to do, but it was very intricate and difficult to do as well. And we kept it for a long time. We had it in a bookcase. It looked really nice.
Easy. Absolutely
But,
too easy.
Never really got too into it after that. No, I was action figure, you know, action figures that you know you could play with and stuff. He's still the AEW champion. Yeah, I don't think he's coming back to WWE for WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure that's not happening.
Fuck this Canadian beaver. So I can't go back.
Yes, yeah, I was never into cars. Flatman B says I used to make model muscle cars with my dad. I made some pretty cool ones. I was never a car guy. Never really got into it.
I drove this.
My dad used to be a mechanic.
The oil?
When he was younger,
there we
he
go.
worked at a body shop, so he was a car mechanic. So he's into like that level of it, but I never really cared. I don't know. It was just not a big thing for me.
How am I supposed to know where it is? Okay, whatever.
I had friends who were so into cars. They would buy, you know, a cheap car, they'd start putting the shit on it. Oh, I want to put this fucking spoiler on it. I want to put this
that's not
fucking
good.
exhaust on it and make noise and everything. And I just never cared. I saw that some of the Giant Gonzalez's matches. Yes, I've seen those. They were not good. Let's put it that way. They were not good. He was kind of like the Great Khali before there was a Great Khali.
Whoa. Should have just gone.
All right, guys. Anything else?
All right, guys.
Seems like you guys have run out of topics. And sadly, it looks like we're not going to hit the $50 before the end of the podcast. I really wanted to get the head start, but I don't know.
Oh!
Yes, I played Warriors
I'll
on
be right
PS2 for a stream or two back in the day. Jade says, I'm ready to see John Cena versus Cody. Yeah, I will say this. They're doing a very good job at building up the two main events of WrestleMania now. Like, I feel like the two main events are very high-profile, interesting matches. I want to see them both. I didn't even feel that way just a few weeks ago, but just in these last few weeks, you know, the Cody Cena promos and now what they're doing on SmackDown with Roman, Seth, and CM Punk, they got me sold. I'm very interested in both matches. So, at the very least, those two matches should sell WrestleMania for everybody. I don't know about half the other matches that just seem like filler content that no one gives a crap about, but I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, the WWE and WCW Vault channels are epic. I wonder, where are those? Because I used to have the WWE Network, and everything was on the network, and now there's no network anymore. I have Peacock for the pay-per-views, and I have Netflix for the shows, but I don't even know where anything is. They're on YouTube? Oh, I didn't even know they put it on YouTube. Jasper. Jasper Kitty. Hey. That's the wire to a very expensive lamp. Jasper. He's not listening. Now I'm gonna have to go get the bottle, which I don't want to do. That wire. Open the power wire for the lamp, which, no, I'm sorry, I'm not letting him destroy that. And then I'm out a bunch of money. No, I can't pick him up. I can't reach him back there. It's too cramped behind me. So this is all like super cramped against the wall. Like I said, this room is not very big. Yes, a true cat moment. Jade, it's so weird, like, the whole Paul Heyman thing going on right now. Of course, I'm going to talk about this on Smart Guys this week, but the whole Paul Heyman thing going on right now, I don't know. I feel like it's a red herring. Like, the plot is that CM Punk wants Paul Heyman in his corner for the main event of WrestleMania because Paul promised him this, like, 20 years ago. And now Roman's upset. Who cares? The match isn't even for a title. You know what I mean? The match doesn't really mean anything. So I don't even really understand that. Like, that to me, that's like a lame favor. The favor is you'll be in my corner. Who cares? It doesn't even matter if you win or lose that match. It doesn't lead to anything else. So I don't know. No, Jasper cannot claw stuff, but he could chew it. And he does have sharp teeth, and that's the thing. If he chews a wire, he could get hurt, and the electronic can get damaged. So I gotta make sure he doesn't chew wires. It's fine. Now he lay down in the middle of the floor, so should be okay. See you later, Usagi Jojo. Yeah, we're probably gonna end the show. Like I said, this is a very chill vibe show today. We didn't have too much to talk about. So just kind of laid back and relaxing here. And just, you know, enjoying each other's company. Thanks to those who chilled for the show. We'll probably end it now. We'll probably jump into South of Midnight and see if it's any good. Okay? All right. Does he ever catch stuff and bring it to me? Yes. Typically, it's his toys. You know, he doesn't have real live prey to catch, but he'll get a toy like a little twisty thing he goes after, or a little like cushy looking ball thing that he bats around. He'll put it in his mouth and he'll bring it up because he wants me to take it and either pet him and say, oh, acknowledge that he got it, or throw it and he goes after it again, like playing fetch almost. It's your boy Jesus. Did
everything I've ever read has said that spraying the cat with water doesn't do anything. And if it did, don't you think it should have done something after the like 5, 7, 6 years that the cat's been there?
99-cent Australian super chat. So 2/3 of that would be about $5, $5.50. That would be the value of that, roughly. Which means technically that is the biggest super chat of the day. Thank you. Let's actually figure out the right amount for me to count here.
Shut up, Forgotten Locale. Look, I just got to Candy Kong. I can't really help myself.
So if it's $7.99, wait a minute. Wait, what? This is wrong. I said A to USD and it says euro. A is not a euro, so Google is stupid. What is A? Is that Australian? I think that's Australian, but this is screwed up. Google is dumb. I typed A to USD conversion. It says, oh, euro to USD. A is not euro, stupid.
So, looks like the daily wrap might be good.
Idiots who don't even know the fucking difference. Australian dollar to USD.
I did BLX, and I'm
it's 60 cents. I thought
I'm sticking by it.
So
except for Candy Kong, of course.
Cents. There you go. It's $4.76.
Nobody likes South Midnight.
Okay.
Very cool.
Thank you, it's your boy Jesus.
Thank you, it's your boy Jesus.
So far today, up to $38. All right. All right, guys. I think it's time to end the show. Tomorrow will be interesting because tomorrow we'll be talking about.
Thank God.
How exactly the show went, or the game went, of South of Midnight.
Apparently went very negatively.
Show fun tonight on the late stream as well, and any other game news and stuff that pops up. All right, so thank you guys, appreciate you.
Outro music's so cool and positive.
On the Level 1 podcast today, nice and relaxing. And tomorrow we do it all again, getting back into line and getting back into normalcy around here. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Phil.
So, let's get set up for the show.
What about we don't?
Good evening, everyone.
Here's
Phil here, and welcome to the
today.
Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 8th of April, 2025. Let's talk about what happened today, all right? Today was going to be an interesting day because we were trying out a brand new game, and it was the first day that I was getting back into the swing of things after several days kind of messed up with my birthday marathon and then missing half of the stream on Monday because of the hangover from my birthday marathon. So how did it go? I'm going to summarize as best as I can. Level 1 podcast went pretty well. We talked about various topics like now Canada having the pre-order of the Switch 2 being delayed as a result of the American tariffs, which is kind of weird, and we talked about why that would be. We talked about what had happened, with the birthday marathon and the results of all of that, how we were going to do a new reward that if I hit a goal today, we were going to get 10 goals hit, and I was going to do a little
board meeting every week.
It.
Or not every week, every day.
Things. It was a really chill podcast that was just a lot of fun. I was glad to do one because we hadn't done one since freaking Friday beforehand, right? So it was a good time, and then we jumped into the new game, South of Midnight. I'm going to be honest with you, and as transparent as I possibly can be.
That makes sense.
I liked South of Midnight.
You might want some.
The game felt like a combination of a classic platforming action game like Ratchet and Clank or Sly Cooper or even
just
Prince
like
of Persia
with
its platforming and combat mechanics. But certainly it feels like the gameplay is a throwback. It doesn't feel like there's any real modernizations. It feels like they're intending the game to play like an older game, but the graphics and the story actually aren't that bad. Okay? To be honest with everyone, okay?
Thank you for your honesty, dude.
I was playing the game and literally, and this is so annoying.
I agree, John Cena.
The entire time I played it, both chats,
so tired of all the
YouTube
winning, dude.
and Kick sat there saying, this game's woke.
I can stop winning at any point now.
Everyone knows that this game's woke. We just parrot what we see on the internet. This game's woke.
Not woke.
In the 2.5 hours of gameplay that I did of South of Midnight today, I didn't see a single woke moment. Now, maybe there are
there's a
moments
black
later
person in it?
that are woke, but in the first,
For some people,
2.5 hours,
it's
just world building, basic, learning of abilities and things like that. There is absolutely nothing woke whatsoever. Morons who spew that are literally dunces who listen to people causing problems on the internet because they want attention for themselves for their content, or they're racists. Because I think what a lot of people are saying is because the protagonist is a black woman, the game is woke. It is not. At least, again, in the first 2.5 hours. They are liars. They just want to shit on something for the sake of feeling like they're a group that shits on something together. They're
Twitch don't even get the benefit being DEI. We're like lower than everyone else. It's horrible.
We went from something like 300 plus viewers on my podcast on YouTube, and I think it was 50, 60 viewers plus on Kick, down to less than 200 viewers and only like 30 some viewers on Kick. So everyone left during this game. Even though I was doing my best to enjoy it.
I mean, your Kick crowd is definitely the people that wouldn't like
prejudiced against this game.
Like a game just because it has a black woman in it. Now, Jones, DSP also defended Cutie, so.
But then you'd be telling me that Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, and Prince of Persia
just
are also
all over the place with all the shit, dude.
All games that I have played in the past and have had
he doesn't know what's woke, what's not.
So I find it hard to believe.
He's just being weird at all times.
I would love to hear your feedback, but I find it hard to believe that this game is bad or woke. Now, the problem with this is, as you know, I'm being pulled in many directions right now. At this point this week, people are like, you didn't play Atomfall on Monday like you were supposed to. When are you playing Atomfall? You didn't play Minecraft like you said you were going to do during your birthday marathon. When are you playing Minecraft?
Well, then why did you promise to play Minecraft?
Prince coming out on Thursday. Are you checking that out? What about more Schedule 1 that you tried on your birthday, but you really didn't play much of it? Are you playing that? By the way,
are you
Call of
talking
Duty
about
has a new update this week. Are you playing
Disco
that?
Elysium?
Oh, are you doing Street Fighter this week? And I'm like,
yeah. Weird, huh?
I literally can't do 17 games at once. At the same time, I'm trying to finish Pirate Yakuza, right? So things are going crazy right now. Everyone wants me to do something different all at the same time, and I basically can't please everybody, okay? So it's this simple. I don't think there's anything wrong with South of Midnight. I think if you like classic platforming action games, you will enjoy it. And the graphics actually are quite interesting with the way they did this whole stop motion effect. I have no problems with the game. If the audience would have liked it, if it resonated with the audience, I would play it. But it didn't. Literally today, my audience said, no, we don't want it. It's bad. It's boring. It's woke. We don't like it. Stop playing it. So I have to. I'm a streamer. This is not my hobby. It's not my hobby to just sit on the internet and stream games.
I don't remember, Richard.
I have to do things that are going to be entertaining to an audience so they'll enjoy it.
Yeah, here's the weird thing is that he was all aboard the hating Shadows train before he even played the game. It'd be one thing if he played it and then he, you know, he ended up not liking the game. But before he, as he was playing it, he had nothing but negative things to say about it.
Engage with it and support it. That literally is the opposite of what happened today. Everyone left the stream, everyone complained who stuck around, and the support was abysmal. We hit $50 on the entire stream. I raised 40-something bucks before I booted the game. When I booted the game, I received one $2 tip and one super chat. That was it for the whole stream. So we didn't hit the goal. We didn't do DSP tries it. The game was a flopping failure. And
he tries to do the grifting on the anti-woke mob, and then he also comes in and does stuff like this. He doesn't know what he's doing. Good, Sav. That sounds good.
no one liked it.
Congratulations.
Okay? Sorry, that's just what happened. Now,
that's true. It's Al Jones. It probably is just due to money, right? If Shadows made a bunch of money, he probably would have been defending it, but didn't, so.
You can watch and enjoy them. That's it. And if you're saying, well, Phil, I'm disappointed. Well, then you should have shown up to the stream. You should have watched and engaged with it and supported it. Any of those things. No, not, oh, after the fact, the game is now canceled, but now I just don't understand why Phil won't continue to play a game that no one liked. Because I'm not an idiot. That's why I'm not going to do it.
I disagree.
I hope that makes sense, all right?
I disagree, but
now on tonight's late stream, for the first time in a week, and the only time
he's all over with it, see, all right?
In so many directions to do so many different things, I played Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. I told everyone, this playthrough now has lasted over 20 parts. If you actually take a look at the actual playthrough and its length, I want to say we are something like 26, 27 parts in, and many of the parts are longer than an hour, so in reality, we're about 30 hours into this playthrough. Now, the weird part about that is, once again, I was told up front, oh, Pirate Yakuza is a short game. Even if you do all the side content, it's only 30 hours. I haven't even done all the side content. We did all the pirate mission side stuff, but we didn't do nearly all the side content in Honolulu.
It takes forever to play a game, so it doesn't matter whether people say it is a short game compared to all the others.
We are focusing on the story. We're going to do as much advancement in the story tonight as possible.
Yeah, Cosmic Ape.
We did.
It is.
We literally
strange,
did all
dude.
story tonight.
Hey, only
I'm
I
not kidding you. I streamed about 2.5 hours of gameplay. About 1 hour, 45 minutes of that was cutscenes. We were all bored as hell.
We were all bored as hell.
Cutscene, run to the next part. Cutscene, cutscene.
I like the Yakuza
run to the next
cutscenes.
part. Cutscene, cutscene. Sail somewhere. Cutscene, cutscene. One fight. Cutscene, 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 cutscene. It was so fucking boring. It was hard to stay awake. And then they want to know what the funny part was? At the very end of the stream. Okay, the very tail end. The last 20 minutes was all action, and everyone was excited and perked up again.
Wow.
Because the game was good again. The game doesn't do a good job of pacing itself.
Aw, fuck.
Neither did the last two Like a Dragon games. They just aren't doing a good job with pacing, and because there's so many cutscenes backed up into one part, the game does get boring in parts. But the good news is we're almost done. We got into Chapter 4. We're almost done with Chapter 4. Basically, all we have to do is do this one fight in the Coliseum against Mortimer. Once you beat him, there's one big pirate fight. After that, you're in Chapter 5. That's the finale of the game. I would say two more streams.
So
we will beat Pirate
does
Yakuza
not sound
in
like
Hawaii,
it's a long game,
I'm
right?
just going to focus on advancing the story and finishing the game. Now, the funny part about this is, tonight...
Let's see what's funny.
Low attendance. People complained it was boring. We made more than I did on the freaking South of Midnight stream. We actually made like 50-some bucks. And then, as I was going offline, Solid as Snake Fan did a $10 super chat. So technically, we did like $65 of support. And I actually topped my first stream today, which is ridiculous. For a game that I've been playing 30 hours of and everyone says is boring, did better than South of Midnight.
Oh, fuck, dude. I got nervous.
Now, I want to make something abundantly clear.
Big
Today
ups,
was a
Gamers
slow day
TV.
for support. Today, the games didn't resonate. It's not the end of the world. No one is crying. No one is disappointed.
I'm crying.
No one is
It sounds
upset
like you're
here.
crying.
I just had an insanely positive, well-supported marathon.
Then why are you
for my
crying?
birthday.
Because you are.
And last week, I had a day where I did over like $1,000 randomly out of nowhere. So in the last week, everything's been so superbly supported. I want you all to understand I'm not upset. that today was a slow
Yo,
day.
why are you crying
now,
then?
does it suck that we didn't hit a goal
dude.
and we don't have DSP Tries It on deck for tomorrow? Yeah,
Does it suck?
Suck,
No, it
but it's
doesn't
not
suck
the
at
end of the
all.
world. I would like to get back on track starting tomorrow. All right? So, FYI, tomorrow's first stream will be a level 1 podcast.
Yeah, they gave him 2,000
followed by
Sunday. They're
Adamfall.
tapped
so
out,
we are
dude.
going to do Adamfall, which originally was supposed to be Monday. I'm hoping to make great progress. If you remember in the story, we were unlocking different major threads. We actually now have a ton of batteries that we needed. All we're looking to do is get the antidote so that we can actually go into the underground part of the interchange or intergrade or whatever it's called and install all of these batteries and advance the plot. The problem is we were getting lost in this area with the druids. We couldn't find the antidote. So hopefully we do it right away tomorrow. We can go and advance the plot and see where the game takes us next. So hopefully you'll join me for Adamfall, and please, let's get support and hit that goal tomorrow, and let's do DSP Tries at Little Caesars. We're gonna do crazy bread, a pretzel crust pizza, and one of the deep dish Detroit style pizzas. Today together, we watched back the DSP Tries It I did from Little Caesars back in 2013. It was only my 15th episode ever.
Thank you,
It's
Frankie. Too
12
bad I
years
didn't
old.
save myself
So
later.
now, 12 years later, what's Little Caesars like now that they have all this product line?
I
and
think
all
he
these-
said he'll
these
be back
options,
tomorrow.
Right? So that's what we're gonna find out, I hope, tomorrow. All right? Tomorrow night will be the return of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, new content. There's actually a whole new season that's begun with new maps, new, season pass weapon stuff. You know how you do those, I forget what they call them. It's not season stuff. You know what it is? The battle pass. So all that new stuff is starting. So we're going to do all that tomorrow night. People have been asking me, when's Call of Duty? I haven't done it in 2 weeks. It's tomorrow night. So we have 2 opportunities to do well, hit the goal, and we kind of already know what the next thing's going to be. Today someone told me about this pickle menu that just launched at Popeyes.
This pickle menu? Oh, so cool,
Popeyes
Phil.
has fried pickles. They have sandwiches with like a pickle glaze, and they even have a pickle drink.
Whoa, pickle drink.
But sounds interesting.
Yeah,
I like Popeyes.
You giving us crazy
So
sticks?
that's probably one for next week, right? That could be like the next goal hit for when we hit 20 goals. But right now we're at 9 out of 10 because we didn't hit anything today. Let's hit that goal tomorrow morning. All right, let's get back on track. And one final thing, I just find it hilarious. Already, morons.
The morons are back.
And sending me messages. You didn't hit your goals today. Ha ha.
Morons.
Are you dumb? Like,
Are you
do you have
dumb?
the worst memory ever? I literally just had one
Then
of
why
the
were you
most
asking for
supported weeks I've ever
$3,000?
had in the
Why were you
entire
asking for
history that I've been a
$3,000? Why
streamer.
were you asking for $3,000?
The last week, like I said, the random day that was great, my birthday stream.
Why were
that
you
was
asking
great.
for $3,000?
I would be shocked if we kept going this week and hitting goals every stream.
Why did you ask for
People probably
$3,000?
went crazy for those days. It's going to slow down for a little bit. And in addition to that, no one liked South of Midnight, and it was one of the most boring Pirate Yakuza streams I've ever done. I do want to get back on track tomorrow, but these idiots who celebrate probably are the most moronic people I've ever heard. There's nothing to celebrate. Everything here is very good and is continuing to be very good. So, thank you guys who did show up and support. If you watch the videos on demand after the fact, thank you for that as well. And hopefully we'll get back on track
so it
tomorrow.
stays
Let's
longer
do it. Let's collectively
it's
work
about to-
together, get back on track on that first stream tomorrow, and let's do a
Okay,
DSP
so
Tries
that's
It as well.
good.
All right?
That's good.
Thank you all. Have a good night. See you in the AM. Peace out.
All right, cool. All right, so let's see. We got Snord Hogan.
Well,
Let me tell you something, brother. Wait, so this is called freaking out. Is this? Hold on. Oh no, this is from the Daily Wrap. Okay. Now let me tell you something, brother.
Well, let me tell you something.
Okay, so this apparently is from Yakuza, and remember, he does not care about having not made money. So.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Yeah, he did for Gone Lowtown.
Snort.
I should take my chain back in reality.
Zelda Midnight
I
was,
should get back
not
on the
very good.
grind
Mega
and
Man
become
X, reason
the
being,
top clipper
it
again.
plays like an old game. Zelda Midnight, no exaggeration, it plays like Sly Cooper combined with Ratchet and Clank. I know that sounds a little weird, but that's exactly what it plays like. It plays like an old school platformer with old school gameplay like combat. And there's nothing wrong with that, but no one who watched it liked it. The entire stream was like, wow, this game sucks. So I'm not playing it again. I've only played it the once and people hated it, so I'm not going to play it again. it's just weird because
Forgotten Loco, yeah.
again,
I'm filling my
early on
niche.
in YouTube
My
years,
niche.
right?
My niche.
For me to play a game like that,
I'm
people
gaming
would have
and
loved it. But I feel what's happened is that the audience
watching
has changed.
videos,
The
but I'm
audience has kind of seen
I'm
me
coming
play
off the bench and I'm
nostalgic
doing my
games. Like,
job.
If you wanted to see me play a game like that, you'd probably ask me to go play Ratchet and Clank or go play Sly Cooper.
Might not
right?
be the main guy now, but you know.
And as for the plot seems all right. We're 2.5 hours in, and it was just starting to like pick up, but everyone complained. Everyone said,
one day
"Oh,
I'll
this
be the
game's terrible.
Raptors
Don't
Vince
play it
Carter again."
We made
Who
$50
knows?
earlier today. I want you to think about this.
Let's go.
Yesterday, I wasn't here on time. I started late. All I did was hang out with you guys for 2 hours. And I had double the attendance, and I made over $75 just sitting here talking with you for 2 hours. Today, I played South of Midnight, and we had less than 200 total
Oh, look
viewers
at this.
across both platforms, and I made $50. So, there you go. All right, so we're done. South of Midnight is a one-shot deal. That's it. Now, here's the bummer. Earlier today, I was hoping to hit the goal because we unlock a new DSP Tries It, and we were going to do Little Caesars. We were actually going to do Crazy
gonna do
Bread,
Little Caesars.
a pretzel
We.
crust pizza,
This
and
dude's
one of the
speaking
deep
French
dish
now.
Detroit pizzas. And we didn't even get
Phil,
close.
why are you speaking
Like,
French?
no
I thought you
one wanted
hated
to stick
French.
around
You were
once
just
they
talking
started
about them
watching
in
me play South of Midnight.
Canada,
Everyone
how much
left,
you hate them.
and the support completely stopped.
I want a
So
minecart.
tonight, please, guys, tonight, let's hit the goal. Tonight, on this Pirate Yakuza stream, let's lock in. So tomorrow
lock
you're
in,
doing
guys.
DSP Tries It, and then the next one we'll figure out after the fact. Okay? No, it has nothing to do with the Little Caesars goal because here's the other thing. Like, we could also do Popeyes. Popeyes has a new pickle menu or whatever, but it had nothing to do with that. Like, no lie, I had support on the podcast, and then as soon as I booted that game, people were like, "This game is boring and terrible," and the viewership went boo. Just tanked. It literally tanked. So,
Literally?
anyone got any questions? Anyone have stuff to talk about tonight? I do want to start with the game within like 5-10 minutes tops. I want to get 2 solid hours of story progress in for Pirate Yakuza tonight.
No, he did
But
not
again,
play getting story
please
progress
support
in,
the stream
apparently.
Tonight, you know, having the slow stream earlier, having the half day yesterday, you know, I want to get back on pace. We were doing so well. I mean, I had an amazing birthday, and then
So why
I
are you
had
asking for more
freaking,
money? Fuck.
a hangover yesterday, so my first stream got thrown into disarray, and then today, this game screwed
God
everything
damn
up.
it.
So I want to get back on track. They don't have a pretzel crust deep dish, Itzy. They have a pretzel crust. They have a stuffed pretzel crust.
Great thing.
And
I'm,
they have a deep
I'm
dish
glad
that's
that Joe
Detroit
knows all
style.
this.
That's what they have.
He
At
doesn't
Little
eat
Caesars.
fast food that much, but
So,
remember,
guys,
he does
can
know
we
all
get
this.
Our first support of the night, and then we'll start. Anything. Let's
do I
get a
have to do
super
this
chat.
again?
Let's get a tip, a membership, a gifted sub. I
At
apologize
least
in
the
advance
boss
if
is
Kick
easy.
has issues tonight. Kick has been having on and off issues for a while. Yesterday they were having issues. Just before, when I was trying to start the stream tonight, it was having issues. Hopefully, we'll hit those goals. And since again,
Look, it's a Canadian
we didn't hit
diva.
the goal
Get
earlier
fucked,
today,
idiot.
tonight I'm willing to offer the discount on Kick for
Fuck
20
Canadian
gifted subs,
beavers.
which would be $100 to support.
Fuck
I'll
your
give
national
both the
animal.
VIP
Bill
and
told
the
me.
OG badges, and you can either keep it for yourself or you can choose someone who's a friend of yours in chat who you'd like to gift them to, whatever it may be. I'll make that offer
Correz.
tonight, so that way we can hit our goals and get the momentum back.
This
and
is
do
from the
DSP
night
Tries It
pre-stream,
tomorrow.
to be fair.
Okay. But thanks for the $5 tip. That's the biggest tip of the day. $32 of support and climbing, guys. Please, tonight, let's hit the goal. We didn't hit it earlier because South of
Okay, so remember, we just watched the daily wrap where he copes about how he didn't actually need to hit the goal because I don't know, because he made a lot on his birthday, even though he always says that if you're running a sandwich shop and then you sell a lot of sandwiches one day, do you all of a sudden not want to sell sandwiches the next day? He always uses that metaphor but here it looks like he's gonna be begging for more money. But then after he doesn't get the money, he's gonna do the daily wrap and say, what do you mean why did you idiots think I was gonna get a bunch of money? Obviously I wasn't. Cool.
the midnight was a humongous disappointment for most people. They did not like it. And I want to do DSP Tries It tomorrow, which we will do if we hit the goal tonight. So let's hit it tonight. Okay. If Mr. Beast offered you $1 million to do a 9-to-5 job for a year, but you had to do it the whole year, what jobs would you think to do?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't even know what jobs I'd be qualified for, because
So you
I've
can't
been
do
out
a
of the
9 to 5
workforce for
job.
15 years. I've been running my own business. Like, what would I?
Running
what
my
would
own business.
I
That's
possibly
one way
be
to
able
put it.
do? Yeah, that's a what if that I don't really care to even think more about because I'm not going to do that. Guys, we're at 42
I'm not gonna
bucks.
take a 9 to 5.
Thank you. We're almost to a third of the way to our goal. We got to hit this goal tonight to get back on track and do DSP tries it tomorrow. Let's do it by the end of tonight. Thank you for the early support. Okay. Whew. Please, let's have some more development. See you in the next part. All right, guys, I definitely got to stand up and move around and get the blood flowing because these cutscenes literally put me to sleep.
Oh my god.
Guys,
then don't play the
please
fucking
support the
game
stream.
then. It's obviously
Right now,
a
we're at
story-heavy
what?
game.
Let's see. I don't even know. 42 bucks to support. The goal's 150. All right? We didn't hit it earlier. People did not like South of Midnight. It was a waste of a stream, quite
maybe
frankly.
they don't
I could
like
have
this
sat here
game either.
scratching my butt for 2.5 hours and probably would have been more entertaining.
Fuck me, dude.
This game has done well on and off, but I really need to hit that goal tonight so we can have DSP tries it tomorrow and get back on track for positivity. All right?
Oh,
I don't want
where'd
to
it
have
go?
half my streams not hitting
Where
goals.
the fuck is the wheel?
So please support in some way, even if it's just a little bit, a little super chat.
He said he
membership,
doesn't matter.
A sub.
You said
Let's get a sub over on.
you said
Let's
it
get
doesn't matter.
Something going tonight, right now, please. Please keep me awake.
This
Okay?
guy makes me want to
We're doing
fucking end my
Minecraft on
life.
Friday. All right? So, let's go. Let's get some support tonight. Let me get up so I don't fall asleep. These cutscenes are ridiculous. Oh.
Oh my god. Don't play a Yakuza. If you don't want to listen to a bunch of story, then don't play Yakuza. It's pretty simple. Oh, now he's coming.
Oh.
Got Diddy back. Hey, Dark Helmet. What's up, man? You're Richard Parker. Or is playing the
I'm still
original
watching
ape.
the stream. Come on. Let's get some support. What's going on? I can see you from the side. I'm coming from the side. Look, half of my head is being generated in a rate. Look at my mouth. Look at my mouth on camera. It looks weird. Look at this.
What the fuck?
At my mouth. I'm coming from... Come on, I'm still watching the stream. Come on. Let's get some support. What's going on? I can see you from the side. I'm coming from the side. Look, half of my head is being generated in a rate. Look at my mouth. Look at my mouth on camera. It looks weird. Look at this. You never seen this angle before, huh? You never seen this angle of me. Well, now you're gonna see. You're gonna be disturbed. How dare you? How could you do this to me?
Oh my god.
Look what I'm
Cloud
going
mode
through.
activated, yep.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Well, that was gay. He's trying to get them all hyped up so they can get the money, so you can get the money buff.
Okay. Oh.
Good, Sav. Shouldn't you be asleep? Oh, you're going to sleep now. Okay, good night, Sav.
Come on, my back is sore. Painful.
His guts are
An old
rearranged.
crotchety fart. Come on.
Good night, Sav.
Okay.
His back was blown out and his guts rearranged. You guys believe DSP said that about his marathon? His marathon blew out his back and rearranged his guts.
These cutscenes are really putting me to sleep tonight. I'm not lying.
I mean, that
So hopefully
happens
we
to
get
some people
action.
over the weekend, but...
All right. All right, guys, we got another hour of story advancement. Let's keep it moving. Guys, please, let's get some support. Let's not wait till the last minute. Let's do it now. Let's hit the goal. Let's get
Right
another
back
one
where
on
we
there
were.
to 10. Unlock these Little Caesars DSP tries it for tomorrow.
Unlock?
Let's get that
Like it's a video
momentum
game.
moving for the week. It sucks that we were derailed earlier today, but now we can get back to it. Let's do it right now. So guys, we've got about half an hour left on stream. I'm doing my absolute best to progress the story tonight, which we have done. So I hope that you're enjoying. If you are, please support the stream. We have not had any support in over an hour.
Over an hour. I thought you said it doesn't matter.
Of the support goal.
You said during the
idea is to get back on
post
track
or the daily wrap that doesn't matter.
We actually have a DSP tries it on
Phil, you
deck.
told me that doesn't matter.
One goal.
Phil, you told me that doesn't matter.
One goal.
Because you already made a lot of money. That's what you said.
So let's do it. Let's hit it. Let's get some support of some kind. Anything.
There we go. Oh.
One piece of support. Any kind of support.
One piece of support.
Let's do it. A super chat, a sub, a membership, a tip, anything. Let's get some support moving. Come on. Detractors are sad did a $10 super chat. Thankfully, first time in like 90 minutes we got a contribution on the stream. Happy belated birthday to DSP. Just stopping by. I'm at work, so have a good night. All right. Well, he's probably not even here to hear that then.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Detractors are sad for that. And that's actually the biggest super chat of the night. What the?
Oh, fuck you.
Well, we got the 52 bucks of support tonight. I'm not even kidding. Basically, we have tied South of Midnight from earlier today.
What am I supposed to do if I just have Diddy there?
I really wish the game had been more entertaining tonight, guys. This game was way more entertaining. Guys, last chance to support the stream tonight and help me hit the goal. At this
he wants
point,
to be
anything
Ashton
would
pretty
be
bad.
Appreciated because obviously
These
we're
damn
so far
beavers.
from the goal, about $100 away. We're probably not going to
DSP
hit it
was
again.
right.
So two slow streams today. Well, hopefully, if you do like the content or you just like
Roll
chilling
the
with me,
big
you can
guys
support
with
the
Diddy.
stream
Okay.
tonight. Last chance
I thought
is after
he would
this.
bounce
That's
off
it.
of
The next
them.
time we play, hopefully we head into the home stretch of this game. Okay. So that is it, folks,
Well,
for
there
tonight.
we go. I'm a fucking brain
I
dead moron.
apologize, obviously,
Hey,
for the
Capo, go, man.
absolute incredible amount of cutscenes.
It's the original ape.
Right? Most of tonight, out of the over two.
Can too, if you see the title of the stream, Ape Season. We are currently in Ape Season because I'm trying to play all these Donkey Kong Country games before BANANZA. So yeah, hell yeah. Can too. I want to play that game so bad.
Almost 2.5 hours we played tonight. That was like 1 hour, 40 minutes of cutscenes. I mean, that was pretty bad, to be honest. But at the same time,
we got
at least
DK
we're
back?
almost done with the game. And Peter says, why did the playtime say 24 hours? I don't know, because take a look. Playtime is actually 30.6 hours, as I said. So it must be, you know, not counting cutscenes in the actual save game time. Which is actually kind of something that happens a lot with games like this, is that it doesn't count cutscenes. It doesn't factor them in for some reason.
I tried to, I tried to tag him out.
I tried to tag him out. Folks, that is it for the stream tonight. Tomorrow,
come on,
we get back to some regular stuff.
Stupid
for
idiot.
example, we'll have a level 1 podcast in the morning.
Okay,
we're gonna do
good.
more Adam
That
Fall,
weak
which people were
motherfucker's
actually
gone.
very much looking forward to, and we didn't get to do yesterday. So hopefully people will tune in for Adam Fall tomorrow. And tomorrow night we're returning to Call of Duty. They just started doing a new season of content with new maps and stuff like that.
Me.
So tomorrow should be a good day. I hope that you'll join me tomorrow for a full day of streaming. If you can make
Really, for real though.
I mean, obviously, you know what I'm going to say next. I really hope tomorrow we can get back on track. Today, we had two streams where I only got a third of my goal. That's horrible. Not even hitting one goal overall in a day sucks. Now, obviously, I just had an amazing marathon for my birthday.
So
it's
hear it
certainly
again.
not the end of the world, right?
Let me tell you something.
It would be nice to get back on track and get the momentum back tomorrow. So I hope that you'll join me in the morning, and we'll go from there. But I'm out of here for the night, everyone. So thank you. Have a good night. See you all tomorrow. Peace out.
I got the drip going. I got the drip going. I got the drip going. Well,
let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort. Kogan. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip going.
All right, well, it's
Okay,
chapter
look,
4.
we got DK
well, guys,
here. I think we're off to a better start.
Right?
Oh, he's not gonna make
now
it. He made it. He made it.
Is, correct? The game is an old school throwback to platformers
An old
of
school
yesteryear.
throwback.
It feels very much like a Ratchet and Clank a Sly Cooper.
Does it feel like Ratchet and Clank? It doesn't look like Ratchet and Clank.
It's got arena combat.
I haven't really watched it though. So,
Fuck,
it's
got a unique art design. It's got a story that's completely unique as well, and it's got some original and really good music.
I remembered it. I'm doing it.
Sadly, 2025 audiences apparently don't like this kind of game. All day I gave it a shot. I mean, I just played it for almost 2.5 hours. I'm giving it a very fair shake. Personally, I don't dislike
you didn't
it.
come down. Dude,
I mean,
he
I'm
was
not
scared.
in love with it. I feel like it's a perfectly passable game.
Fucking
and
pussy.
I totally feel like previously in my career as a content creator and a YouTuber, okay, I could have played a game like this.
There we go.
And
Calm,
no one would have
easy.
complained. They would have said, "Oh, it's a fine game. It's unique."
That's a
I feel
fine
like
game.
in
It's unique.
2025, things have changed. That the modern gamer is only looking for a particular style or kind of game, and if they don't get it, they just don't care about anything else that tries to be different. In this case, this is a combination of the old school with some cool artistic design and a really good soundtrack. I feel like this is fine Game Pass fare, okay? Like anyone who has Game Pass,
yeah,
I don't
Timbo
know why
went to
you
3
wouldn't wanna play
bankruptcies
it.
for supporting
I
Phil.
feel like it's fine. As for, I can't even chat in my own chat. That's how Kick is so screwed up today. As for, you know, paying for it, I don't know how much the game even costs because I got it via Game Pass, right? But I don't understand why in both of my chats today, we had so many people literally just dumping on the game because it's just unwarranted. What it is people follow trends and fads and don't want to think for themselves.
They're following
in
the
general,
woke
this game
mob.
has not got stellar reviews. I think people were saying on Metacritic it's in the 70s right now. So because it, you know, every mainstream place didn't kiss its butt, it's bad. And I disagree. Like, I legitimately disagree. I think that this would be a game
he stays up there. He's scared as fuck, dude.
Game. You get it on Game Pass. You play it throughout 3 days. You relax. You enjoy the ride. It's nothing you're going to remember when you start talking about Game of the Year. But at the same time, there's absolutely a place
what am I going to do with the other dude that comes in?
A game like this.
There we go.
That being
I'm
said,
an idiot.
It's obvious this is not a game that resonates with my audience. The people who are in chat are literally just complaining, besides a few. There's been a few people who are like, yeah, it's actually not that bad.
Thank you,
But
Demander.
most people are just sitting here and complaining that it's terrible. And no lie, lost over 150 viewers when I started playing it. We started with almost 300 viewers on the podcast, and we had, you know...
I was asking earlier, Koraz, because Phil, a lot of times he, like, gets mad at people for being mad at a game for being quote-unquote woke. I'm not taking a side on this game because I haven't seen it. And he talks about, like, or he gets mad at a game for being woke. I think you might be right. It's literally just being contrarian, right? It's probably whatever IGN says. He's just going with the opposite.
A good amount of viewers on Kick. Now we're down to less than 200 on YouTube and less than 40 on Kick, which is way low. Engagement, like I said, most people complaining, saying they don't like it, and support's not existing. Like, all the support came in during the podcast. I received 1 super chat and like $1 tip playing this game today. So all I can say is I gave it a shot. Did I not?
I'm Googling how to do the tag mechanic because I swear it's one of the buttons I pressed, but it's not doing it. Tag mechanic, Donkey Kong, DKC1.
Can you blame me when it's a situation like this where I'm saying the game's not bad? I would definitely consider playing it further, but everyone is telling me don't play it, it sucks, move on. So for those who wanted to see me play South of Midnight, I apologize. I wish you were here today. Really, I do. Because I don't know where everyone went. They certainly weren't here for this game. I was planning on playing it again tomorrow. I'm not playing it again. I'm not stupid. Again,
yeah, it says A button.
DSP would have been like, well, we're going to keep playing. I'm going to keep forcing my audience to watch this game that obviously no one likes. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move on, and we're going to do other stuff that people want.
Oh, okay. Well,
all right?
He's gone anyways.
Sorry to those who liked it. Personally, I didn't dislike it, and I feel like it's a passable game. Like, I feel like this is the same as playing Ratchet and Clank or Sly Cooper. But the thing is, Ratchet and Clank and Sly Cooper are from a different era of gaming.
From
that
different
people feel
era, dude.
nostalgic for them and still like them. This is trying to replicate that style of game in the modern
I love
era,
Sly Cooper.
and everyone wants to dump on it for various reasons. I do feel the whole, oh, it's woke. It's not woke.
No.
You're just racist.
Not this. Oh,
There's
no.
nothing woke about this game right now. Now, I don't know how to get further in, but
I'm
right
fucked.
now, the first 2.5 hours I just played, there's zero woke in this game. And if you say it is, you're a fucking liar. And I'm tired of people who lie about this stuff to try to, oh, you see, it's woke, and then now it's not going to do good. It has nothing to do with the game being woke at all.
I'm scared.
Really. And if you think that, you're just a part of a stupid internet mob that can't think for yourself. All right? If you want to criticize it, be like, well, it plays like an old school game. I don't like that. All the combat's arena combat. The platforming's too easy. Those are legitimate criticisms of the game. I'll say in that regard, valid things to say. But if you're complaining, oh, the game's woke.
Oonga Boonga, you're listening to what your
and I'm
name
tired
is.
Of people following
Oonga
stupid,
Boonga.
brainless mentality. I must do what everyone else on the internet says and follow. If there's someone who says it's woke,
Oh,
I
you'll
must
stay on
listen.
the edge?
It's not woke. There hasn't been a single woke moment in this game.
Okay, Frankie.
But like I said, as a person who, I'm not streaming for myself.
As a person of color?
Right? I'm not. This is the kind of game I absolutely would keep playing it. I have no problems with it whatsoever. But stream-wise, I have to stream stuff that people want to see. Through your actions today of people quitting the stream, not engaging, saying the game sucks, and not supporting, you're telling me you don't want this and that you would like me to do something else. So
I can't
I
tag.
will listen to you.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh, dude,
There's not going to be any more South of Midnight.
I forgot.
tried.
I forgot.
And if you're watching this on demand and you
fucking
feel
hate
sad,
myself.
I'm sorry, but
I
that's the
fucking
difference.
hate myself.
I can't just keep doing things that don't work. I'm not going to keep, slamming my head into the wall. We'll do something different.
Well,
There's
that's
a
what I'm
million
doing,
other
Phil.
things that we can do that people want me to do. They keep asking, will you play this game? Will you play this game? Okay? So for South of
he
Midnight,
is scolding his fans
it's
for
perfectly
not
passable
showing up.
Game Pass fare, in my opinion. I have no problem with the
Passable
game
Game
as a
Pass
Game
fare
Pass
doesn't
game.
sound like something I want to watch.
And I do feel like there's an
spend time
audience
watching.
for it. I guess it's just not my audience. All right?
Okay, I got it. Oh.
So for South of Midnight, that's it from me, DSP. I hope that you enjoyed the gameplay I put out. Personally, I do think that the game is good, but my audience disagrees, and there's not much that I can really do about that. Okay? Thanks at least for watching the little bit that I played, and, all I can say is this, moving forward, if you like a game, show up for it.
Okay, thanks, Phil.
I gotta do stuff on stream that people want. It's obvious.
My
through your
audience
actions,
is
you're saying
fucking
you don't want
lazy
this, so that's
and
fine.
don't show up
Move
to
on.
the streams. I already said that about Pokemon. Okay, I'm leaving him.
The only thing that
Do
sucks
whatever
is
you
I
want.
really wanted to do the DSP tries
Oh,
today
you're right,
because,
Frankie.
Like I said,
Frankie.
My wife.
Frankie.
Got home from work.
Big ups, Frankie.
And would have loved to have food ordered.
Oh, fuck.
Now we're gonna have to cook, like last minute.
Wait a second.
Like I said, my wife got home from work and would have loved to have food ordered.
Oh
now
my
we're gonna
God.
have to cook, like last minute, which sucks. We were really hoping we were gonna hit the goal, but
Oh my God, dude. First of all, I thought that she was reconsidering her career because of that turkey burger she made, and now she wants to be like, Brent, what's that guy's name? Gordon Ramsay. She wanted to be like Gordon Ramsay now. She wanted to do a career change. Why did he throw her in there? It's so weird.
I can't make people support if there's something they don't like, right? All right, well, enough of that. That was a dud, for sure. I wonder how you even uninstall games.
Well,
let me Game Pass. I'm gonna have to figure this out.
brother.
Because I have a bunch of Game Pass games installed that I never uninstalled. Yeah, I still have freaking Microsoft Flight Simulator, Stalker 2, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. They're still installed. I have to figure out how to uninstall them. All right. Well, guys, that's it for the stream. For those who did stick around, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. All right. I hope that even if you didn't like the game, I hope at least you had fun and you enjoyed yourselves. All right. Remember, tonight we are continuing on with
We're so close to the save point.
Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii on the late stream. So that's going to be chill fun that I hope you'll show up for. Remember, we're now heavily focusing and advancing the plot in Pirate Yakuza. it's not a lot of side content anymore. It's a lot of plot advancement because we're almost done with
then
the
why
game.
do you
We're
get
gonna
so mad
understand
at
if I were
it?
to focus on the plot, we'd probably
You got
beat it
really
in
mad
less
that
than,
it was like that.
like 10 hours. But, you know, there's still some more things to do in the game. So I hope you'll show up tonight around 6:45 to 7 p.m. Pacific time for chill fun in Pirate Yakuza. Tomorrow, we're not doing South of Midnight. Originally, we were going to. So I guess we'll have to mix it up. I guess what we'll do, why not do Atomfall tomorrow? Because originally we were supposed to do Atomfall yesterday, and we didn't get to it. So maybe we do Atomfall and Black Ops 6 tomorrow. And then that leaves Thursday's daytime stream open. Some people have been saying there's different games coming out. I guess there's this Blueprints game. I don't even know what that is. Let me look at the Blueprints.
Blueprints? What's that?
Coming soon to Game Pass.
How am I supposed to know where?
In 1 day, 15 hours. So I guess that's Thursday. So maybe we try Blueprints on Thursday.
Come on,
and see if that's any good. And then Friday, I think we stick to what I said originally, and we do Minecraft. So I think that's what we'll do. Is tonight will be Pirate Yakuza. Tomorrow we'll do Atomfall and Black Ops 6.
I'd be nowhere without you
Thursday,
guys.
We'll do Blueprints and Smart Guys, and then Friday we'll do Minecraft and Friday Night Fights. No more South of Midnight. All right? Fair enough? All right, guys, I tried. Really, I tried to entertain you. I can't make you
Thank you so much, Phil.
Right? AMS, what do you mean? He says, I sent codes last night. What codes? I have codes already for Minecraft. 4 different codes. I don't know if that's what you're talking about.
Does anything look like a good playthrough for Phil?
And then I have here we go. I have the 2 that I already had, and then I have the 2 more. I sent you 2 I said I didn't have. Oh, you sent me more? There's even more codes? I think you hit my spam then.
Uh-oh. He did love bug snacks. Pretty sure he called you stupid if you didn't get it. See, it's like colorful, but then it gets like really like adult.
Not today, you sent it yesterday? Because I want to find it now, so we have all the codes. Okay, it's 2 I don't have.
Oh
My God, there's a million of these fucking emails. Can you send it again, AMS? If you send it again, even if it hits spam, at least it'll be in my recent spam and I'll be able to put it into my inbox. Because I'll never find it. If you sent it yesterday, I probably got 7,000 fucking emails that got filtered.
7,000.
So if you could do that for me, I'd appreciate it.
He's so
And we'll have
popular,
all the
dude.
codes for Friday. Thank you, AMS. That's awesome. So now we're going to have all the Minecraft codes. We'll have all the content for when we play Minecraft. All the McDonald's content. That's cool.
Whoa, all the McDonald's content. Fuck
I
you,
guess people were saying
stupid
it's only
bird.
for the Bedrock version of Minecraft as well. So we'll have to play Bedrock. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks to those who chilled. Appreciate you. Come back tonight for Pirate Yakuza. Let's hit that goal tonight, right? To get back on track. I'm sorry I didn't like South of Midnight.
So
And
sorry.
tomorrow we'll do Atomfall and Black Ops, and that means we'll be trying this Blueprints game Thursday and Minecraft Friday.
Dude, we did it. There we go.
All right, guys. Enjoy the break. I will see you
we got the save
tonight.
point. Let's go.
Drip go. I got the drip go.
I got the save point. I got the save point. I got the save point. I got the save point.
Your money on liquor and WW.
Well, let me
Tell you something, brother. Oh, he got the rare one.
Code. Drip. Snort. Snort. I got the drip go.
Oh yeah, what happened in Balatro?
Yeah, so today, on this stream, if we hit the goal, which would be 10 goals, we're doing a milestone, and I'll be doing DSP Tries It, Little Caesars Pizza, for the first time in over 12 years, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna order crazy bread, the pretzel crust, and a deep dish Detroit style. So I'm gonna be trying 3 of their different products here live on the stream, okay? So that'll be interesting. Now after that, things will get back to normal, and likely it's going to be at least a week before we hit another goal. And now we'll have time to plan out what the next goal should be. Like, I wonder, what do you guys think? At this point, we've done a ridiculous amount of DSP tries. It's in a week. We did the McDonald's, Minecraft meals. We did taco time. And
Kids' birthday parties are literally just an excuse to get drunk, dude.
On DSP tries it, but then what kind of reward would you want when we hit the next goal milestone, right? I don't know. Well, there you go. Tubbs Reborn says Popeyes has a brand new pickle menu. They have fried pickles, they have sandwiches with a pickle sauce, and they even have, if you can believe it, a pickle lemonade.
Oh?
Anyway, so, folks, today, this stream,
I do watch DSP at
Let's
work.
hit the goal for South of Midnight. Let's see how the game is together.
I guess I'm probably not
an
normie,
when we're done, let's order Little Caesars and do a variety of foods. Like I said, the pretzel crust,
love a variety
the
of
deep
foods.
dish, Detroit style, and some crazy bread. Like, let's do all of that.
And some
all right?
crazy
I'd be
bread.
very excited for that variety of stuff. I hope that you guys will support the stream today, being that I'm covering a new release and everything.
Oh, water level.
It should be a good time. Okay? All right. Speaking of which, let's start with some shout-outs here. First contribution of the day is a $2 tip.
Well, that sucked. Well, that sucked.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Listen to this.
Uh-oh.
Someone tipped $2
That's
and
ridiculous.
says, happy late birthday. You're at your best right now, interacting, talking, reacting. I
Your
wouldn't
call
mind
and show.
a future you where you drop gaming overall. As you've proven, it's you that matters, not
Oh, wait,
the game.
was this from today's?
Obviously, this person, I think, is being very facetious.
Oh, this
I'm
from
being honest.
today's,
Like, I don't think this person is being truthful. I think they're trying to be
You
sarcastic
watched all
in what
this
they're
already,
saying
obviously.
in their tip. But here's the thing. When you say that, okay, I actually feel that today people are more entertained with me just hanging out, being myself, and
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, snort, snort.
Code, drip,
Snort, snort.
I got the drip going.
Now, this is just funny. You got to listen to this one. I love it when these come through because they're hilarious. I got a $5
Does he
super
really
chat
love
from
it?
someone called May Ann, who says, hey, great marathon
We got
yesterday.
squids
All the
again?
hallmarks of a great DSP gaming marathon, like drunk begging, crying, and excessive belching. Well, let's see. There was no drunk begging. There was celebration because people were being so supportive
There
of
was
me.
drunk begging, but
And I
it's
was
okay.
so happy that I was expressing
can't always be
my
right, Phil.
gratitude and my happiness at having a great day. So yeah, actually I did tear up at one point because I was so grateful for everyone being so nice to me. I even said, you know, I didn't know what
Do
was
you
going to
guys
happen
like me?
with all the drama recently and all of that.
Oh,
there was a big chance
stupid fucking
I felt
squid.
that there was going to be a big turnaround in attitude against me and that people were going to turn against me and not like me because I wasn't doing drama content anymore. And instead, it's been the opposite, especially these last couple of weeks have been overwhelmingly over the top levels of support.
That's so beautiful.
And it made me feel so nice and happy and you know,
fucking squids,
appreciate.
dude.
So
That's probably a jellyfish.
The funny part is,
to be
you
fair,
could say that there was drunk begging, crying, and excessive belching, and you're probably right in all those regards. But the difference is, I made like over $2,000 yesterday while I was doing all of that stuff.
So he's
while
better
you're
than
just
you.
sitting here with sour grapes, actually throwing me more money the next day to try to get like a jab at me. But you paid me to do it. You're just
the
not
more
that
money,
smart.
the cooler Phil is.
So thanks for $5 super chat. DJ and DJ also with a $5 super chat.
Yeah, he's
Says, I had to work
flexing.
yesterday.
Big
Happy late
flex.
birthday. Thank you, DJ and DJ. I appreciate you. Good to see you here today. Hopefully you didn't have too bad of a work day yesterday. And welcome to the stream, the chill stream, because man, you know, after yesterday, I need a nice chill. Why do you think I'm wearing this incredibly comfy, oversized sweatshirt today?
Incredibly
I was like, today
chill
I am
sweater.
just bumming it. I'm
bumming it.
Just gonna relax.
You grown men say that. I don't think I've ever heard a grown man say that.
Let's see here.
It's like a teenage girl world, dude.
This is great. Another troll over on Kick says, what, do you think making $2,000 in a day makes you a legend? I don't know what it makes me, but it certainly makes me, you know, better than you.
Oh, it does? That's interesting.
I'm not the one sitting in my chat so upset that I had a good day yesterday that I have to sit there and be all pissy about it. Like, you could be doing anything else with your life right now. You could go be doing productive, positive things, but instead you're sitting here all
could be
upset
doing
that I had a
negative
good day
things as well.
yesterday. So, you know, for the record, your tears are very tasty.
Mm.
So, you know, that's what I have here.
I love boy
Fresh
tears.
brewed, sad boy hater tears.
Sad boy.
Yesterday
He
being
loves
such a
boy
good day.
tears.
And let me tell you, it's a fine vintage. It's a very fine vintage. It's delicious.
I love drinking liquid from boys.
All right. Anyway, let's continue. See, and then I love it because then he tries to judge. It goes, oh, I'm not begging for pennies and
Yeah, the
dimes.
master of
I made
burns.
$2,000.
Uh-oh.
That's a lot of pennies and
Oh,
dimes.
he's destroying this guy.
$2 tip came in from Mars Inhabitant. Congrats. I'm happy for your
that was cool.
success.
Oh.
The tears are what winners call tears of joy, something your stalker bums would never feel.
He has
I
tears
know.
of boys.
I told you guys
Not joy.
yesterday, I felt so grateful and so happy because after, you know, going through what I've been through in the last over 10 years, right? Again, being someone on the internet that everyone claims to hate.
Everyone claims to hate. No, I hate you,
The only reason
dude.
any of them hate me is because it's profitable, because morons throw money at it. Not because people actually hate me or have valid gripes. It's just because they make money doing it, right? I mean, take a look at what's going on right now. It's literally for money. If there was no money in it, they wouldn't do it. They're phonies, but people are so dumb.
I spend over a year not making a cent off of
bad bullying
DSP.
behavior, despite the fact if it actually is justified or not, just because it gives them personal pleasure to see people get bullied.
Yeah, I hate.
Right?
Most people hate
So
Phil
after
for
what I've
free.
been
That's
through,
true.
You got to wonder what was going to happen with everything. Like these last couple of weeks, it was a big chance that I took, you know, handling it the way that I did, and it has worked out great. You know what I mean? It has. Like, people are actually showing up, engaging, and supporting with all of my content. I was able to just play Suikoden.
Suikoden.
RPG from the 1990s in its entirety. And I got all of my goals hit every single time I streamed it. That's insane. Do you understand that I was never able to do that before? How many RPGs have I played over the years? All the Like a Dragon Yakuza games, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy,
so cool.
Chrono Trigger, Earthbound. Never did I hit my goals playing those games. Never.
Wow.
And now I am. People want to come out and support me because I'm genuine. Because I'm not some faker. I'm not some phony. I'm not sitting here to bully and crap on others. I'm not some shill
that shit came out of
product.
nowhere, dude.
You know what I do is real, and people appreciate that, and they're coming out in droves to support me. And I'm so grateful for that because I didn't know how things were going to go, but man, it went well. So thank you. What a great day yesterday. How happy I was. You know, at the end, I was genuinely like, wow, how the hell did it go that well?
How the fuck did he do that? How the fuck did he do that?
Now, we didn't hit the $3,500 goal, so I didn't shave my beard. We could have done that and had the record highest stream ever, so you really let me down in that regard.
How was I supposed to know?
You see, and that's the thing. So I say that, right? And it's obviously a joke, but the people out there are so dumb who don't like me.
Yeah,
they
people
actually
love
think
Baldur's
I'm being
Gate 3.
Serious. Like, there was no fucking way yesterday I was going to hit $3,500 of support in one stream.
You were asking for it. Yeah, it's a secret
No way was I
passage.
looking for that or expecting it. But it was a running joke. Oh, I'll shave my beard and we'll do that. But then they actually report on it like it's factually.
It was a running joke.
He really was going for
Hey
that.
guys, it was a running
You're
joke.
So dumb.
You made
I was so
you made
grateful for anything
$2,000.
that I
You made
got, and then I ended up
2/3 of
having
it.
an insanely great day. Excuse me. These people are just fucking nuts, you know. They only want to believe what proves their narrative. They selectively report things, selectively talk about things.
Reporting.
They edit
Yeah, I can't
things
do
to be
anything.
what they're not. They're just out of their minds. And the fact that anyone actually watches or listens to their crap is so fucking ludicrously stupid. You've got to be one of the biggest dunces on the planet. And sadly, the problem is there's a lot of dunces now. Humanity as a whole is getting dumber and dumber and finding entertainment in garbage stuff that's not real. It's not even real stuff. It's not like, oh,
I forgot.
Phil did this horrible thing. Let's make fun of him. The horrible thing didn't even happen. Right? Oh, Phil was a drunken mess and crying at the end of his stream.
You did.
No,
That's factually
I was
true.
definitely inebriated, but I was having a great time, and I was so grateful for everything that had happened. It was tears of joy and gratefulness. That's different than he was a blubbering, depressed, drunken mess, as they report.
No,
but that's how they report it, right? That is correct. I do not have a full beard. I have a goatee. It's not patchy. It's just all white. It's literally all white. And so you can't really see it that well on camera. As you can see actually over here, which you've seen close up. Here we go.
It's not patchy, you fucking idiots.
Right? See? Now you can
Dude,
actually
it's
see
patchy.
it. It's all white hairs. This is all pure white hair right here. That's why it looks like that. You know?
Is he gaslighting us?
This is all pure white hair right here.
Is he gaslighting us? It's patchy.
That's why it looks like that. You know? But I don't die.
What the fuck? I hate this guy. He's gaslighting himself. I guess you're right,
I'm not
huh?
getting older. Soon you're going to start seeing it up here. This hair, there's all white hairs in here. I don't know if you can see them, but there are. I'm starting to get all white hairs up there too. I'm not going to do anything about that. I'm just going to let it go.
Zion, come on, man.
About it.
I told you not to show anyone that.
You know, I don't know why people run from their age. I mean, everyone's gonna get old, and everyone's gonna pass away at one point. Like, it's kind of the human condition.
The human condition. Phil's talking about the human condition.
And you learn to live with
now.
it. Then you just kind of deny it for your whole life, which a lot of people do. A lot of people think they're gonna live forever, and they act like that, and you're crazy. You know.
Phil's got it all figured out.
Yes, Major Alex again.
Major Alex.
You have to understand.
That's the real name. Where is that troll?
You know, it's called being human and having emotions. That yes, I was overcome with emotion at the end of yesterday's stream. I was feeling fulfilled actually as a creator and a streamer. That people actually were liking my content and coming by and supporting me. That they didn't actually just hate me. That they actually saw where I was coming from, who I am as a person and a creator, and liking what I did and having an overwhelmingly positive day. That's called tears of joy. If you don't understand what they are, it's probably because you're a miserable wretch who never had any goodness in their life.
Come on.
So you wouldn't understand
never had
someone
any
actually being happy and crying
goodness in my life.
Because, you know, you're a loser.
I have a negative
so maybe you should
mindset,
go
I
focus on
agree.
that, right? Go actually do something, right? From Flatman B, he says, any evil person can turn away from their bad ways. Embrace positivity. It's all gravy. People need to lighten up a bit. I mean, you're right. When I was younger, all right, I was a bully.
He was Roman Catholic.
Okay, I was a troll. I was an internet bully. I literally went after people in the FGC because I had nothing better to do with my life. I thought that making other people miserable,
I thought my shift
was giving
instinct.
me pleasure. As sad as that sounds, because it was. You know, I was miserable. I didn't like my life, so I wanted to bring others down.
Who wouldn't like his life?
Today, absolutely, positively regret those actions, 100%. I wish that I had never done them, but the thing is, when I was young, I was immature. I didn't get it. Now that I'm older, all right, and I see that number one, here's the thing. As you get older, some things happen. Number one, you start to get older and you start to see your body slow down. You start to have health problems. And then you start to see people
your
around
body
you,
is going
like your
through
loved ones,
changes.
your family members, right? They start to get old. They start to have health problems. And then what you realize is that you got one life to live. You got to make the absolute best of it. You got to be as positive as you can with the time you have. Because if you waste your time on this toxic negativity, next thing you know,
I need to go
you'll be 65
to the
years
right.
old, staring in a mirror, dying of some debilitating illness and saying, what did I just do with my life?
Every time he talks about it, it sounds like he's talking about puberty, doesn't it? It's really
so I
funny.
kind of had in the last, 7-8 years an epiphany. I don't want to be a toxic jerk anymore. I just want to do good. I want to make content that's not toxic, but instead is positive for the people on the internet. I don't want to sit around and bully and bring other people down to get ahead. I just want to be me, and hopefully people will go along for that ride with me. And you know what? They are. And that means something. It does. When everyone else on the internet is trying to pull me in this toxic bully direction or lolcow direction, and I say, no, I refuse. Even though that could probably get me more attention, more popularity, more money, I don't care. I want to be me, and I want to make the content that I like to make and that I feel is meaningful to the internet and not harmful to people on this planet. So,
what a good guy.
That's the thing. As you get older, you realize all these things, and then you look back at the things you've done in your past, and you feel awful.
An offshoot of something meaningful.
I
do not understand what that quote means still.
Some of them because I think they deserved that at least. And actually, to a lot of people don't know this. One person actually forgave me, and I felt so good.
Oh my god!
That person was actually a really good person.
Why did it take me all the way back here?
Like an idiot when I was young for no fucking reason. I was just a dunce, And they forgave me, and I was like, thank you so much. Now it lets me feel like I can move on and not have to dwell on these horrible things I did in the past, So that's all I can say, man. Focus on the positive. Stay away from the negative, That's all you got to do.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Continuing on.
Rage quit. I gotta get off and after this is done. I have a 9 to 5, dude.
To the $1.50 says, I want an answer. Why don't you like me? Because you're obnoxious.
Uh-oh.
There's a difference between being like excited or how can I say energetic or obnoxious.
I'm sorry,
you are
Koraz.
obnoxious. You would sit there and chat and you would actually be like, I want an answer from Phil, and you would spam the chat nonstop.
Yes, Matt
for
Bear,
like
I
an
do.
hour.
Yeah.
The same message.
Somebody contacted DSP saying, hey, Phil, I'm sorry that I made fun of you in high school. And then Phil said something like, I don't even think about you. So I don't know why you're in contact me because I don't think about you. It was something really stupid. Yeah. Hey, Low Calcium. What's up, dude? I'm getting off in a second, but
it's obvious I saw it the first 17, 18 times you posted
you can go back
it, and
in
I'm ignoring
time.
it for a good reason. How do you not get the picture? Again, you're the equivalent of a kid, a small child, who is immature, doesn't get it, and wants attention. So they grab your leg like this, and they go, hey, 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 you, hey, come on, hey, pay attention, hey, hey,
He's
hey.
grabbing his
no,
fake
come on,
leg.
Leave me alone. Hey, 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 hey. I'm a streamer. I don't have time to deal with you like I'm your parent. I'm not
That's
your
his
parent.
leg prop.
You know, no one else is acting like you. If
Yeah,
you
that's
notice,
extreme
I
positivity.
unbanned you to be nice to you. Okay? I unbanned you to be nice. And then within a day, you got rebanned again because you couldn't behave. You know, I don't want to be people's dads on these streams. You know what I mean? Okay. Some more tips have come in. It's like, I have nothing against you, Beaver Bother. I just think you're obnoxious. And I'm not going to stand around in my place of business and put up with someone who's obnoxious and bothering both myself and the other customers, right? If you had someone who came into your restaurant and just wouldn't stop screaming at the top of their lungs, you would ask them politely to stop. And if they didn't stop, you would ask them to leave. And then if they didn't leave, you would have them escorted out by the police, right? Only I'm the police here.
Whoa, United States of Phil.
All right, so I got a $2 tip. Someone says, congrats on all the support yesterday. Thank you very much.
I love sandwich shops.
And thanks for the $2 right now, because we're about a third of the way to our goal, even though it wasn't my intention to hit a goal on this stream.
It wasn't my intention.
But I appreciate you guys.
I got the drip go. I got the drip.
Well, I don't know if I can say we had fun, but we were here and we hung out together and we played. Well, you know, I can say we had fun because we were playing Donkey Kong. That's fine. I love Donkey Kong. Thank you, John Cena, Richard Parker, Born Slippy, Koraz, Josh, Aviga, Richard Parker. I might have said that twice. I'm probably gonna say a lot of names twice. Lil Calcium, Meth Bear, Rape You Out, Excalibur, Zion Agent. Very, very glad to see Zion Agent here, dude. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I will be back very soon. Sav is asleep. So I can't say, well, I will say thank you to Aviga and Sav for the super chats. And then Funkfried who subscribed. So if you're here, big ups, dude. Big ups, Low Calcium. Have a good one, man. All right, have a good night, guys. I'll be back very soon.